so I'm kind of just winging it.
Winston,
And I looked at it, and I got 4 support players.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's
Most of them being 2K.
2K?
Initiating match.
What the hell?
Kind of yikes.
Wait, your support players are 2K?
Apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I was looking at the best of 3. I'm gonna PM it, dude.
Sombra and a Zen.
Put me in, coach.
Alright.
Yo, can Rails and I be your support players?
If they're goats, we're just
Look at your DM, Rails.
switch to goats.
Alright.
For this point.
No, we have big brain strats for that.
What the fuck?
No, bigger.
Can I be the projectile DPS? I will
What is
definitely
it?
win
I
that.
don't know it.
We're gonna run
I'll
Ryan
literally
and
play
Arisa
any
and
role.
Bash
It would be
It's not like a
even my
tournament.
Ryan is better
It's
than
not like a
2K.
team versus
and
team tournament. It's like a
Mercy
comp
and-
tournament or
I
something
don't
like
know
that.
what it
Weird.
It's weird. I don't know what it
Watching,
is.
Contenders
Probably a
again.
hog. No, watching collegiate Overwatch.
Incoming
I'll
in
turn down
30
mics a bit
seconds.
here to... I want to get this...
Alright, I'm gonna watch Jared, I guess.
I'll leave that there. There, split
But
there.
yeah, you would just run
Hey, who
triple
do you want me to
DPS
watch,
if you
by the way?
wanted to do something different.
Let's see. We're attacking... See how Silver does.
5,
Okay,
4,
Silver, did you want me to look at
three.
it in
I don't
Rails?
see anybody yet.
1.
I'm looking at overall. So you just
Farah.
gotta like look at who looks like might be having trouble.
Diva?
Start with Silver and go from there.
Bastion
I
on
just pay attention to their DPS mostly. I want you to
Bastion
look
and
at their
Arisa
DPS.
Okay, I'll look at
Cafe.
On top of the cafe.
Diva
Oh,
And
Discord?
Baptiste, yeah.
do we want to dive around the back
Baptiste
and then
hat.
stage a dive from there?
See you later.
I'm gonna do
Baptiste
that.
is hacked.
Dash is here to stage a dive from the back.
DM me.
I might need this later.
Okay, cool. Let us know
spamming
whenever
it
the
out.
Bastion is hacked, and then we can dive on the Bastion.
Our Discord.
Moving forward, in position to dive. Are you ready,
I can't.
Silver? Or
Oh,
Slim?
yeah.
Sorry. Alright, well let's go dive on him anyways. Ready? 1,
I
2,
need
3,
healing.
dive.
Routing towards forward area.
Ooh, missed this. This dive. I'm on the diva on the corner of the point. Yeah.
Don't mess with me.
I think they can't see us in the back bottom corner right beneath them. We could
Esther, what are you
head to
gonna
that
do? Let's
spot.
see. What are you gonna do here, Esther?
I'm kind of trapped here.
Why are they not playing Lucio here?
I'm just gonna stay put.
They know she's there. She's dead.
I'm gonna jump through
Oh, boy, no.
again for this. Oh no, boo. Wait for her Zen.
Yeah, she staggered herself. So in that situation, definitely don't put yourself in a spot where
Can we try going
you can be
top
seen.
ground?
Help Ariana.
you want to
Like,
make sure that if you're gonna
across
be back
the
there, you're
way
gonna stay
from
back
them?
there.
Like
So
left
your team comes
stairs.
back.
They'll just melt us going up.
Yeah. Jump it diving through.
Can you DM me?
Help our Zen. Yeah.
Silver
Thank
is
you, good job.
definitely not like
I can hack
communicating
Bastion
cooldowns
from
with this team
from
when
my
he's gonna dive.
I have Nano for this fight.
Never mind.
Position more to the right
now.
They should know that they already
Oh my
have
God.
a DPS here, so Jared should just boost across, then he might take some damage, you can just feed your support
Farrah's
ults,
coming
and then
behind
turn
us,
around
she's
and
gonna
DM your
ult.
supports. You're not wasting him getting yourself and them across.
The repositioning, they know you're there, Slim.
Routing power.
Bastion.
I haven't heard any ult tracking at all.
Alright.
I have
Dude, you're playing
almost
Cyber
out
Knight,
of
you
the
gotta
lead.
let
Yeah,
your
we should
Somber
just
get
dive
position.
it.
You're supposed to be running
Let us
Lucio,
know where you're at,
so
talk
you
us
can
through it.
speed and dive.
I'm setting up.
Yeah,
You
they have
EMP
Bro.
down, save for
Green.
EMP Nano Blade is what you're gonna want to
I
do.
have
If somebody
EMP
holds
ready to
Probably
go.
have
Ready?
stealth
Alright.
too.
I'm ready. Ready? 1,
3,
2, 3.
2, 1.
Oh my god, I hate myself. I missed my jump back in.
Mr. Jones.
When there's supports in the back.
From above.
On the Mercy, I'm on the Baptiste.
Diva on point.
Lick
He's gonna bring
Oh my
back
To be
point.
honest, they
I'm on the Arista.
probably should have just waited for Blade.
Yeah.
On the Diva.
We're swapping to goats after this probably anyway, so wasting the Blade is like,
Baby
for
Diva.
EMP Nano Blade is actually valuable.
They should be
Nice
pushing
job.
up right
Good
now.
work.
Try and like Nanoblade spawn.
They switched to Zen already.
60 seconds remaining.
Silver needs to play.
Jared should be staying on point, the rest of them should be
Yeah.
pushing up besides like
They're goats.
one or two,
Switch to goats.
one or maybe two supports.
Objective
Swap to goats
lost.
now.
There's all kind of goats, but they still have Blade, and they could have just pushed spawns. But now they're gonna get stuck.
Nah,
here.
you would have gotten fed off of. You should have popped Blade in the tap for the first play.
Time to raise my
Like, because you could
APM.
have potentially gotten the supports, and then you could have fed off the tanks, but right now they're gonna get stuck in choke now, because they didn't push up.
It's too risky. If they went for Blade in their spawn and Silver got caught, then they're down one and they're gonna get steamrolled.
But they're already stuck at choke anyway, though.
It's easier to push through here with 6 than it is to like get stuck at spawn with 5.
Zarya's out of position. Right.
Alright,
I guess I'd have to
the
see
info.
that play out more.
Alright, next fight.
Zarya's coming out.
So I'll bomb first, and then you EMP once it's closer to exploding.
Yeah, so that's how EMP bomb works.
So Lucio's anti. I'm taking high ground.
Where is everyone?
No, up here.
We have a
He
nano.
just needs to throw it into that courtyard. That is a huge area.
I don't think so.
They should not have.
Why'd you drop back?
Gonna bomb. Sorry, nope.
Diva's out of position.
Huge.
We can get,
I've got orb on you,
Rick,
Slim.
we even need it.
Can we hurry this up? I've only got a whole
That was very awkward fight.
We
Lucio.
can kill Lucio.
Yeah, they're running like a
Yeah.
very
Hurry up.
like super Sombra. That's what they're running right now.
They
That's
should
really
be close
awkward.
to both support ults.
Now Somber Goats is valid. They just didn't pull off every combo weirdly.
Don't see Jonah
I
go.
can't get a good read on.
County jail.
They're like super Sombra.
I'm gonna
Goats.
nade above the door.
Built for how much you
He should
Somber
be
Goats
in
is valid. They just didn't work like right.
We have to get to his
Zen
Zen,
one.
though.
Zen one. Zen.
I'm on the right. Oh, sorry. Ryan's on the card.
Ryan's
Their
one.
Diva's hacked,
Lucio
but they're not
from
calling
the
us
line.
out.
Nice.
The payload has reached the
Lever.
The game just feels slow.
I was in a
They're not
bloodthirsty
calling
rage
anything
of
out.
swinging.
They don't have targets, so they're all swinging at something, so nothing's
Be
dying
right
fast.
back.
I'm getting too much
I'm
value.
out of
Goat should be one target, they die, next target, they
As
As long
die.
as it's working.
They're all like by their spawn. We could take
Yeah.
space.
You probably should have just swapped to
They're
Zarya now.
actually coming high ground. They're coming high ground.
I'll nade them when they come out.
You're not
Playing
close
back.
enough for to EMP for
I'll
attacks to be valuable.
I'll go underneath them. I'll shadow them when they drop down.
You can charge
Oh,
it
I'm out of
fast, though. Like,
position.
if they go up
Dropped on the
and
card.
start
Diva
running,
Ryan's down.
Nice. Well done.
into the iris.
That's
for free.
D4
Still on
strand,
Ryan.
that's enough.
See the
I'm down.
Okay, so Hen, in this situation, I just wanted to say, you were swinging into a Reinhardt that had a Zenyatta healing him.
Except DM nothingness.
She was
Well,
fighting a losing battle.
Good call out. That was good teamwork. Good work. I'm back.
See you later.
Coming in left door.
It's only good to swing into that if like
What's your
Lucio.
ult?
you're gonna
Jared
get
stayed on the high ground for too
on the
long.
Ryan?
He should have fell back earlier.
Lucio's
Caused him to
dead.
get demag.
готовности.
Hen is getting
Use
bullied.
your bomb to screen here. There's a thing called, I'm gonna tell Jared after this.
Alright.
There's a thing called a screening bomb, where like if you're not close to a grav, I mean like you have EMP here, but like EMP bomb, it's kind of gonna be rough here. But if you
Alright,
want to
so
win that
stage
fight,
EMP.
then just throw your bomb. If you're running normal ghost and you don't have grav,
Have
just
trans.
throw your bomb at your like the enemy
I'm
grav.
ready whenever.
It'll screen it so they can't charge or anything to pull off an EMP
I'm gonna hang
or like
back
not
a little
EMP,
bit.
a
I
grab
think
bomb.
When you are.
This.
Apagando las luces.
That was a really good EMP bomb though.
Lucio on
Yeah, they at least called it out, but they're not pushing that fast
Lucio
enough.
front of card
Nice.
hack.
Lucio needs to die faster.
They need to keep tempo. They need to push up.
Be right back. See you later.
Absolutely, they keep one on cards, everyone else pushes
Make
up.
sure we sit on the
Diva
card.
should be
Sit
high
on the
ground.
card.
But
sit
they
on the
can
card,
like
sit on the card.
jump to their spawns at this point right here.
She got to spawn.
Like Zen Anna should be like near.
Ryan's hacked.
Zenana
The
saves
Somber
it.
Goats being run for too long.
This is Monk
Yeah,
Eye.
shadow.
Diva, Ryan.
Bridge up top.
Ooh,
Their next
Sandra.
engagement should be like at the very end.
Help her Ryan.
I'm standing here. I'm standing right here.
Not a bad trans. They can make
gonna
almost
shadow
Rig on me,
everything.
rig on me.
Briggs and Batman, nobody's turning
Back
back.
is Zarya.
Dead.
Seconds.
Ooh, stand
No,
on the
Jared
right.
was on it.
We're together.
Moira's low.
I'm on right.
Barrier.
He has shatter again.
Pushing through it.
Ryan's still
Still on
low.
Ryan.
They're gonna get
They
Diva's
need
out.
to realize that they're gonna have
Diva's
grab
out.
in this fight and they're gonna use it.
Diva's through,
Just focus
Diva's
their
through.
Zarya,
They're
Jared.
gonna do it
Diva's out
in
of mech.
3.
Ryan.
готовности.
Throw your bomb at the enemy grab.
Pull up a break. Nice.
Blade.
Nice.
Diva
Right,
for
nice.
They should both.
Nice,
They're
nice,
gonna
nice.
Hurry
do
behind, hurry
it.
behind.
They're gonna push
Two
spawn
coming out
so
left
with the
side.
card.
Baby Diva left side.
I'm on the break in front of the card.
Baby Diva behind card. Baby Diva behind card. Do not let her rematch.
Lot faster than this.
As for popping off though,
This Lucian's getting too much value on
Behind
cart,
card.
honestly. There's more in their backlines.
I almost have trans.
that's good. Having
Does he
more
have
in the
shatter?
backline.
You can use it if they don't have
I
grab.
think so.
Yeah, but they're stalling cart.
Jared, you can melee twice when you're boosting.
Right.
You melee as you start your
Coming out.
boosters. You
This is
can
already
get
gonna
a
fire
stick.
We need the
Shattering,
tower.
shattering in the cart.
Hold on.
Moving on the Rhine. Rhine might have it.
I would
You saw a
say
significant
Ryan needs to
amount of
work.
Into the unknown.
I don't think I've seen successful shatter yet.
Die.
Огонь по готовности.
Shield, please. Thank you.
Good job.
Round 1. Complete.
Job.
Yeah, that was like a one fight, something they were staggering the whole time on the enemy team, but like,
Score.
they do not have target priority at all.
0
No,
to
they don't.
3.
And again, I don't think I heard any like ult tracking at all.
That's so good.
Like he's
I
there's no
kind
work.
of like heard a couple things, but what were they gonna work on?
Farah.
Well, Keiko's was gonna work on ult tracking.
Show 'em how to
Way
run
ahead
it.
of you.
Mercy, no Baptiste.
They all had their
So
own.
in between fights or going into it, I should have heard more
Sombra.
about that.
Yeah, no, he should have broke down what they had and used between fights. I didn't hear like that.
So
at all.
wait. So which one was Jay
online.
Jonik?
Okay.
Oh, J. Jonik is
Big hacks. Just
Slim.
make sure anything that can knock
Slick,
me
okay.
down
Yeah.
is hacked. I don't want to fall. More importantly, head because I
Or
can't
a
really
shield.
fall as Bastion.
Or a diva.
Or pretty much anything that lets them play the game. Say no.
Just don't let them play the
for
game.
battle.
No, they're doing
Someone's
the.
calling me. I'll be right back.
Just go to their homes and hack them. Hack their
Stay
internet.
fuck your couch.
Disconnect.
Beacon
Jay.
in place.
Bye.
I'll miss you.
Attackers
I'm gonna go
incoming in
scout
30
them out.
seconds.
Okay, interesting. This is a
I'll
very
shoot a few
interesting
shots at
comp.
Start silver.
I don't have any emotes. I'm kind of sad.
I have
Ron,
this
I'm not
email.
paying you for
They have a
your
Lucio,
ability.
Zarya.
Someone
go.
call the ambulance. Someone call the ambulance.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Someone call
It's
the
fine.
that
ambulance.
voice line.
I think it takes 5
Five.
seconds.
Right, and they might
Without
be
a
goats,
sim
honestly.
or without a second
They're
healer,
gonna
this is gonna fail.
This is not gonna. Yeah, they're gonna die
Yeah,
fast.
Brig,
You can't do
Lucio,
Pharmacy
Zarya,
and the Bastion
Rhine.
comp. If you do Pharmacy,
I'm
you
off.
want to
If
run
anybody
like
sees anybody
like
fly,
Tanks,
especially a
Lucio,
hog,
like
link to Cafe, let us
Sombra
know.
could work with that.
Yeah, I think she can, but like they don't have the healing for this.
Brig sack.
Switching to the
But they are
This is
running the
fun.
Bastion up top, so it's not gonna like not gonna get
Sombra
really
isn't
get
Cafe
attacked.
unless that was
So.
ours.
Yeah, but they have nobody contest point though.
And those are.
They have Diva.
They don't have a Sombra.
Yeah,
It's
they
gonna
do.
get melted though.
Nice.
It doesn't
No,
matter.
they don't.
They don't have the
Yeah.
healing.
No,
They had a Sombra.
in the fights,
Okay.
they're definitely gonna. It should actually work.
They're going back to switch.
I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
Ryan. against
I've
this?
seen
They're going
Actually,
in,
they're just hanging around server.
They're going
I've
server
seen
room.
this work
Like-
for them. Actually, now that I think about it,
Hello?
but it's
Anyone out
very
there?
awkward. I don't like the solo healing.
So
They're
the
coming
thing is,
through,
the
right?
enemy is running
Flying
this
back?
Ryan Zarya like the goats
I think they're gonna go all the
but
way
if
around.
they just took point,
Yeah, they're
And they
going
have,
all the
like,
way around, all
Baptiste
the way
and
around.
shit.
Cafe.
I think that's
You
fine.
guys can.
Baptiste plus like
Here.
a Arisa
Yeah.
Hanzo like shield break would just destroy this. Plus like a
They're going
McGree
up
hits
top.
Cafe.
and now Slig is
I need
peeking
you.
out a shield and he might
flying.
die.
Get a hack off.
Taking off.
I have.
Diva's
barrage.
hack.
Girl,
You
the
can ride.
Mahal.
Oh, I see this.
on our
Justice
Bastion.
reigns from above.
Oh, Brig's up
Brig is
here,
on
Brig's
you.
up here.
Right
I pulled
now.
Brig down, I fell down.
Damn it.
Zarya.
Slig has some very interesting
Hey,
Brig's
sightlines
going
right
down
now.
below.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
All
really.
systems checked out.
I'm on the
They have a
Zarya.
shield, I know that, but
Zarya
like,
right side.
Okay, they're calling out targets now.
yeah.
Team is a little bit off, but
Their priority don't go after the
You can get to me.
How does
yeah.
that?
his target priority was just killing the
Time
I
to
think
raise
that's
my
it. I'm gonna switch
Like his
Ryan.
target priority was alright,
Yeah,
but his
switch
at the
aim,
end. No, at the end, you know, somehow he uses tank to go
Should I
extra
keep
distance. You know.
Yes.
that was like no, that was fine. It was just that he took too long,
Ooh,
and then the
okay.
Diva was there,
Stop.
Yeah.
Solo heal goats. That's fine.
and
Beacon
they
in place.
didn't burst anything down
Alright,
before
I'll-
then, so he should have been aware of that.
I'll set up
Like,
EMP.
And,
They just
and
tie
honestly,
down.
like you're saying, your sight lines, but his like
should
target
wait for them
priority
to
even
push
in the
in.
sight lines, he was
Yeah.
not shooting things he should have been shooting. He should have been melting their
They're all
shots
here.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerf
You
this.
guys ready?
EMP, yeah, do it,
Sorry,
just
no.
now.
Apagando las luces.
And then they beat it after, so like
Suiting up.
they should have, even if they didn't beat
Justice.
it away,
Girl, the Mahal.
Yeah, die on the cart, like take this fight on the cart.
What was that?
this is a
Yeah,
losing
take this
fight.
fight on the
They
cart, we wanna die at
EMP'd
the
like
same time.
in between the bomb and the beat, so they got neither of the ult value. Like they didn't take out the beat, and they also didn't get the
Good
ult
job.
combo from
Good
bomb.
deaths.
Right.
So good.
Like, yikes.
Uh,
Big
they're gonna have
yikes.
barrier. They're gonna have coalescence.
They used
Probably
barrier.
have.
I don't know.
They
They're
do?
at least like
They will
regrouping. They have like
they should still
at
have grab
least
unless
1 or
they
2
used
fights.
it.
Probably.
As long as they fight
I don't
Car here.
think so.
They need to fight Car. If they don't, they lose.
I think they'll have shatter.
They should have a
Yeah.
diva bomb too.
Yeah, they're gonna lose this fight.
They gotta push harder. They have their
Big.
Hold
brig
on.
ults up. They gotta push on
We can
them.
get Briggs. she's
Огонь по
close.
You guys
готовности!
have like armor.
Nerf this.
When they bomb.
I
Unlucky.
died.
I don't even.
Yeah. They need to die in cart.
Just die on the cart. Die on the cart.
Guy in the cart.
Alright, they're calling out. That's good, that's good. They're calling out.
Nice job. Beautiful death.
position.
Like, at least they're aware they need to fight cart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more,
rotate
but
right when you come out.
They could have had an OT fight here. Or like last second contest. If they fought cart earlier.
Has reached the checkpoint.
We're all here.
Well, they're all
Take
there.
a
I
fight.
guess that no one got the wrong spot.
Going
Yeah,
on the Zarya?
they didn't
Right
get like
flank,
stagger,
you're
but
behind.
like that's the difference between
Diva low,
like,
diva low,
Plat teams
diva
and
low.
like GM teams.
Огонь
is
по
knowing how to
готовности!
play.
Big, big.
Nerf this.
Don't rally this, don't rally this.
Nice job. Nice job.
Break, break,
They
break.
don't have rally.
Ryan, Ryan,
Oh
Ryan.
wait, they do have
Well,
rally.
he just got rally and that's why I was like,
Second
don't
down,
rally
right,
this fight.
I was looking at the wrong brig.
Diva's down.
We can keep pushing
Oh.
the break if you want. She got in.
That's why I just
We're
put mine
fine.
on spectate red.
Play back a little. We can hold the corner.
Yeah, I gotta get both
I have
sides though.
shatter.
Can you scout with
Alright,
shield at
Zarya,
corner?
Briggs.
Yeah, like
Bird's eye is like
spectating red
important
there.
for
You
them.
can hold at the
Forward.
corner, at
They're
the
all
corner.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
This corner.
Yeah.
I just figured I'd stick on their point so I don't get like.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I
fine.
have shatter. I'm gonna shatter into the fire strike.
Somebody's
Okay.
super
But yeah,
I can
like,
like,
will
I'm
you?
gonna
rallying
flank,
like that fight
and I
before
will
should bad,
bash the
though,
Rhine.
Because
Alright, here we
ready to
go.
get
Shattering them now.
during the rally,
I got booped
then like you
mad.
just lose the fight and you lost the rally. But if you get a pick,
Sorry, I
then you're
got
already up and you win the
Lucio
fight.
just me.
So
Diana,
then
I
you
think
mid-fight
I
is
was
separated from your
playing
team,
Rhine.
went for the
I
shatter,
asked him
you got knocked
Okay, I
back,
got
and
him.
then your whole team got shattered down.
Team
That
Omega
Coming out
rule.
right door.
That was a
Excellent
huge,
deaths
huge,
together,
like,
though. Really appreciating a clean end of the
mistake.
fight.
I don't like saying that, but that was actually a big mistake.
I mean, mistakes
they-
happen. Yeah.
They do, they
grab
do.
again?
I'm just saying that's like something you gotta really
They haven't
watch.
used
I'm
it.
gonna have to shoot
Just
You
you
should
down.
take high ground and drop on them. The card's at the corner right now.
They should
You
have
don't
everything.
grab.
Briggs
We're
has
gonna
no
hang
stun
back.
They
though.
already lost half shield.
Ryan, 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 Ryan.
Огонь по
Alright,
готовности!
Nerf
Just
this.
block this.
Into the
Hit away.
All systems checked out.
They need to play less linear. They're playing like very
We have
calm
barrier for
style
this fight.
of
They use everything.
they see
as
what's
long
in
as we
front
can
of them
touch, I can
and they
sustain
don't think
us.
out of the box.
I have.
Speeding it
Coming out right door.
Like they're all gonna go right side spawn. They're all gonna die here. One's gonna die right.
Огонь по готовности!
into the iris.
Team May.
Target, target.
Ryan, Ryan,
Ryan
Ryan.
discorded,
Ryan
Ryan
slow,
discorded.
slow.
Come on.
They need squishies dead.
Amping heal.
Nerf this. Team
He has
May.
shatter again.
Mecha activated. Now show them.
Good take space.
Focus the Ryan. Focus the Ryan.
Rhine has
Just get
shatter.
on the Rhine, on the Rhine, on the Rhine, on the Rhine. Rhine's in front of cart.
I think J.
On the
Jonah
right, on the
just
right.
like sleeping
Break
with
is one.
people
Sorry,
look
sorry,
like
sorry.
main
Break,
target
break,
and
break,
AD
break.
instead of jumping,
The Zarya's behind you, Silver.
What was that?
and he would
Sorry, you
melt
can
them.
die.
All
If
systems checked
Good job.
out.
Good job.
jumped less,
Zen can
you would
die.
have a
I
lot
got
better
it.
timing. Because right now when you jump,
Nice
your
job.
crosshair goes up and
Could've
down,
started
and when you AD it goes left and right, so you're moving in two directions.
This corner.
But
Right.
if
Hold
you
up further.
AD,
Hold where?
then you
Hold
only
it
have to
further,
track in
as long as we
one
don't think
linear
anyone's gonna
left right.
Right.
Hold this
Yeah.
way.
At
I'm
this
just
corner. Now
chilling.
where I am. Back up one.
Like he would be melting
One corner.
them
One corner. Sorry,
if
sorry.
his tracking was a little
Yeah,
bit
I'm
more
just gonna
steady.
chill on carts so we
They
don't get
definitely have
C9.
shatter.
But
this
you can
fight.
see them like panicking
Okay.
because they don't know
I
exactly
have
how
barrier.
team
If
fights
they
play
shatter,
out
I'm
right
gonna
now.
try and bury.
Огонь по готовности! Огонь по готовности!
You gotta watch that.
That's like
They're down. They're down.
That was like three things right there that went wrong. That shouldn't have
Team
gone
May.
wrong.
Team May.
Rhine is
I
really.
mean that's like that's a typical
Right.
like if they grab, just hold shield
Yeah.
for like an extra second because they're
Back
gonna
up.
try and
Give
shatter
them
your
space.
grab.
Like that's a huge thing that people just do now. Like you gotta expect it to happen.
Nerf
They're
this.
just
That
gonna
always
shatter
happens.
it.
I'm gonna contest cart.
Also,
Coming out right
both support ults went out. I know you guys just said that, but it's like
Lucio.
you gotta
Okay.
really not let that happen.
Damn it. Now show them. Let's do this.
Like
Okay.
normally, like
Good contesting
Zenyatta,
part. Like
Gotcha.
Keiko's
Nerf
a lot.
this.
Huge
30
contest.
seconds remaining.
Zenyatta goes for those
Right.
shatters because he can. Is that
Pass
happening.
into the iris.
Огонь по готовности!
At the end there, they all should have regrouped. Like they had Keiko selling cart,
Three,
and their
They
enemy
did.
team was pushing up.
switching sides.
Yeah.
But they could have
sorry.
like
Whenever,
gone out
Whenever
with
I
like
hear
Diva
chatter,
first.
that's just kind of my cue to alt.
match.
understood.
Well, they had a bit more time.
But
but
like
it's
their
fine.
team positioning is like the biggest thing.
I saw like solo missions from some people here and there.
Yeah, it's very like tunnel vision, but not on the right things.
Let's Ilios or Oasis. Oasis. Let's do Oasis.
So basically, a lot of issues I saw right there. I saw a lot of decision making, incorrect decision making from Hen, big time. I didn't hear alt tracking like when it needed
That
to
was
be.
good ult tracking because I heard ult
Good
called.
enough.
I heard ult called every time except when you were Mercy, which, as you've talked about, it's hard to ult track when you're solo healing.
I was playing with Esper
Oh,
and
yeah,
she was
why
saying
did they
like,
switch
"Oh my god, like you
to
sound like so
Sombra
calm when you play."
from
And
Batiste?
honestly, they need to like take that like
Because
calmness
Batiste-
and put it into their own gameplay.
Batiste always worked for us.
Because like they're panicking and
generally
it
almost
shows in their
full hold,
gameplay.
if not actually full
Yeah, you
hold
can
with
panic in calls, but
Mercy
you have to like
Batiste.
keep it steady when you're playing.
Just reading the playbook.
Like if you hear like when the pros like when they shot call, you're hearing like them
Did
just
Slim have that one?
panic calls.
It's more of like
they're
an
screaming.
impulse.
I think so.
See, their impulse calling, like
I think the very
I just want to
first
make a
few times we did
distinction
it, we
between
were
that so
solo
they don't
heals,
get
and then
confused. Because there's
Batiste came
impulse
out.
calls
Yeah.
where it's something's happening right now and you need to respond,
Yeah,
and then there's
like, as
panic
long
where
as
it's
I've
like
been with you
it's
guys,
fear-based
it's
because they don't know what's gonna
Batiste
happen, they don't know what's gonna
and-
go on.
Right.
Me and Jared usually play point. I sit in cafe and I usually heal him so he can contest.
Like that's the difference between pro shot calling and like regular.
Alright, I'm gonna do this and say.
Because like the panic shot calling will lead to tilting,
Right.
whereas like impulse calling is this needs to happen and then we go to the next thing. Like
Good. Defense with Baptiste. Alright, cool.
I think the best way to say it is
do
like
the coaches
confidence.
have any quick notes they want to give us in between before we go to the next game? Like what went well, what we could do better? Figma?
Please alt track. That's one thing I noticed big time. I didn't hear like hardly any tracking between like the engagements, and you guys really need to know what ults are going to come out and how to prepare for that. I saw that was happening a lot. Hen, there was a lot of decision makings that were very questionable. I saw you were making. One of them was you went off to go for like a sneaky shatter and left your whole team. Then you end up getting like kind of soloed out, and then they shattered your whole team.
Yep.
Another thing was when you get them in a grav, prepare for them to shatter. Like that's a huge thing that happens all the time. So keep your shield up on them.
Yeah. They booped me backwards.
Mhm.
And they booped me just before my shield went up. That like a lot of their shatters went off because their Lucio was so good.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear it though. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Those are the big notes that I've noticed from that last round. So.
You
Too
guys
much
gotta watch like their Lucio and Cart, and like their healers were behind you guys a lot, and you guys aren't calling it out and killing them fast enough. So you guys are losing a lot of card time. That's why you guys are getting overtime more than they are, and why you're taking a little bit longer to push. Like play objective more, really. That's about it.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you. Sweet. All right, Kikas, are you ready?
Sure.
Jared, are you ready?
Just get on the point, forehead.
Slim, are you ready?
Forehead.
Silver, are you ready?
Dude, I'm so excited to eat this mac and cheese I'm making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese and broccoli is low-key like so good.
Welcome to Oasis.
Hey, what's up? From the chat.
Initiating match.
Any chatters? Chatters in chat?
We got a chatter in
Winston
chat.
Diva, Farrah Soldier, Mercy, Anna.
Got it.
I'm curious to see how they run
Idle
this.
flies.
You'll bring out the May.
Let's bring out the May is actually just so good on this map though.
Right all the way. Well,
She just cuts
whatever
people
way all the
off
way down.
so
I don't
often
know what you're
on
talking about.
Oasis. It's just ridiculous.
I'm gonna become a Mei one trick.
I want to do that. Mei is so much fun to play.
Right.
Dude, do it on Yoshi.
I should.
Ready for battle.
I wanted to do Junkrat on
Soldier's
that
gonna
one
hang
though.
out with Anna.
Both.
Yes.
I'll do both. I'll do the ship.
Doing all the
Junkrat and Mei.
Pew.
Oh my god.
Pew, pew, pew.
That ship
Dude,
is so
you
cute.
got-
Okay.
You got Mei for like
finally-
any like obscure
we finally
shit,
get skins that
and
are
like you
mostly
can take
got
out like
big
fairs
set.
and all that. And then you got Junkrat if they run like bunker and like heavy shield
5,
stuff.
4, 3,
Oh, I got the Winston.
2,
Windstone.
1.
Go down, mate.
Round
Windstone.
1.
Hey.
Capture the objective.
High ground.
Boosters engaged.
Okay. I like this comp.
Tapped out.
Yeah, so far they have Sombra.
So I'm not liking the like
They're running triple
side.
Omega?
Like generally a soldier, you want to take like that side flank and
Like,
push them
Hunter's
in.
flank.
Yeah, they're running triple DPS.
And that way, if they rotate to you on the side, then your team
I'm
can
on the
help you out and push in.
I'm hacked.
Or you can
One second,
collapse in
shield.
through main, but like playing through main
Stop,
is
stop.
gonna
Healing.
take a lot of
In front
damage.
us.
The
And
objective is now.
So I want you to watch over his
I need
soldier
heals,
for sure.
please. I'm
Because
dead.
you know a lot about soldier.
Thanks for us.
Der
Just a
Kampf ist
little.
noch nicht vorbei.
Okay,
there's
questionable res.
like,
Very big questionable res. Like, she
I'm
got
not big
outs.
into resing healers mid fight.
Thank
I'm
you.
not big into resing
Nice job,
people
nice
in the
job.
middle of the enemy team.
Oh,
Especially
they
if
have a
they're
barrage
Ana who
fight.
can't run away.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
so
dead
they
now.
got down, like they lost the soldier already,
I'm
so
gonna
they
call
don't
a target and we're gonna
have
dive on that
suppressant
target.
fire, and if you lose the
I don't see
healer,
you.
you
Sombra's one.
now don't have anybody
Where is she?
healing while the team is
In Mega, she's
pushing
healed
in
now.
and you're resing. So that's like 3 whole
There's
seconds
Zen's
of
in the
no
back
heal.
right ground.
Pharah's 1.
Alright, I'll nano hand this fight.
Sombra's behind us. Sombra's behind us.
We're gonna get barrage.
So they're not playing this like a dive
I'm
comp
off.
right now.
Back on.
Yeah,
Going
this is
around
being
this
played
way.
like a.
Reloading.
They're playing like they're
Hanzo
playing
wastes
Ryan
his
Zarya. They
Okay,
have
I'm
not.
going.
They get the
Target
dive
will
down.
Sterben nicht.
Focus up. So Zen has almost no
Hamster's on me.
health. Mercy will fly
وليهم
well.
قوتك.
Hanzo will have no health. So once you take those,
Helden
wall,
sterben nicht.
Nice job.
Tanks
I'm on
should only
Sombra.
be
Rain from above.
and Mercy if they can, and then Soldier should be just
I'm on
suppressing
Mercy,
fire
Mercy, Mercy.
on all of them.
Ball
done.
slept.
Ball slept.
Making sure not to get caught up by Sombra, like poking
On the
her
ball?
out and
Attack
shooting down the
Sombra
Mercy.
on
Like the
me?
Mercy is the
They'll have
biggest
it.
kill
Yeah.
priority here.
Sombra Mega.
After that, you just have to take out like Hanzo and Zen.
They have
I need
trains
it.
too.
Where is this? Oh, there we go.
He's coming back.
Like Hammond can stall point against this comp, but he won't be able to like kill off the tanks,
Can you
and
take high ground, Esper?
like
Yeah.
Pharah will just get chipped down without a
I was just
Mercy.
waiting to heal someone.
Hanzo will just get destroyed by the tanks. Zen will get destroyed without the tanks.
Hanzo on the right.
That's unfortunate.
I can res that.
Okay, I'm going
I
on
had,
Hanzo.
like-
Oops, Sombra's right here.
Nope.
I had like my volume maxed out on in-game voice volume, so I was just hearing Farah louder than everyone else.
Ball
Like she,
one, ball
when
one.
when she did her ult, she was
dead.
like she yelled
Fan
above
point.
everybody. Like couldn't hear anything else happening.
God, he should just go like McCree or Widow or something like.
Yeah, he doesn't.
If he's not gonna
really-
focus down the Mercy, he shouldn't like play
He
Soldier.
doesn't need to
Right, as well.
play soldier.
So
Based on
I
how
think his
they're playing right
team's
now,
pretty good.
the soldier is useless.
Barrage, I can nano.
Yeah,
you.
I don't
Hanzo
think his aim's gonna be
on
good
high
enough to take out a Pharaoh
Silver
like
chest
this.
barrage.
Yeah, you're
Especially if
gonna
he
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
hit
next
direct
one.
helixes on her, which
Yeah.
is like pretty hard.
Yeah.
Sombra
Sombra
Going
right
on
there, they
going
should
on the
be looking
Hanzo
for
up
that.
top in the window.
Should be shooting
1,
earlier.
2,
So you
Sombra
see
probably
the
attacked
Sombra
it.
predicted.
They
Yep.
probably have dragons here.
Come on, Hen. I believe
need
in you.
heals.
Get
on the
those
ball,
jumps.
Going up on Hanzo and main.
See, he's like not looking at where his team's shooting, and because they're
Yeah,
not
one's
shot
in
calling,
From behind our.
they're not getting the
Very
right
nice
calls.
bomb.
She slept, she slept, she slept.
Dude, Hammond low.
3,
Hammond low.
yeah.
2, 1.
So he's trying to like pincer shoot at them,
ball.
but as Soldier, you just need to find what your team shoots at.
Reloading.
So when your tanks dive in, you'll just be left alone there.
I'm hacked by Sombra. Need healing, need healing.
That's something like he needs to be aware of
Thank
as
you.
Soldier and like
Thank you.
position
You do
around
attack.
it. So he should go like right and
Ball
go
on
high
point, ball on
ground,
point.
and then tanks dive
You
in,
sleeping?
and then they're forced out of middle.
I didn't have sleep.
Nice
I
job.
thought more people were here.
It's okay.
My bad.
I'm going high ground.
Oh,
Soldier's like a
Hanzo's
bait.
probably
Like
gonna be on
as
right
Soldier, you basically are
usually is.
think I
Like
hear
able to
Watching for
get out of
Hanzo?
situations, kind of like Tracer.
I don't like him sitting where he's at right now.
Watching for Sombra.
Yeah, he needs to kick him.
think
Okay, that's
they're
good.
main.
He's
There we
moving
go.
up.
He rotated high.
Oh,
And then he gets
he immediately gets shot at and runs away.
Hanzo is right side?
Hanzo's
Because then he's not gonna go
No.
up there again because he's
That's
scared.
I don't have resin time for
But
you
they get
to do
picked,
that.
so like.
Alright, you're
gonna
down
be
your main
mostly
healers,
off.
guys. You gotta know that, so you gotta play more carefully.
That's
Just
down
Number
ult
one.
and kill the
Backup
Hanzo.
point.
Ult and kill the Hanzo. Don't
Backup
look at the
point.
Hammond.
There
Yes,
is
Mercy one,
yes.
Mercy
Look at the
one.
Zen.
I'm
Down one.
backing.
Mercy
Soldier.
one.
I'm on Zen.
Look
I'm
at the
on Zen.
Mercy.
Nice.
Oh.
Zen's
Get them
dead.
squishies, get them
I'm on top.
squishies.
Soldier's
Right
down.
side.
Our heal
Okay,
is
go
down.
for
I'm
Mercy.
here
Go for Mercy. She's out of
Ooh,
elk.
I'm in main.
Go
Or
for the
help me, help
Mercy
me.
to the
Thank
right.
you.
You
I'm
can
on
get
Mercy.
healed
I'm
while
not. I'm
looking
jumping
at them,
down.
Henrietta.
Everything
now.
is
She's on
scary.
me. Oh,
I have. Oh, I didn't have a shield for another 2.
You don't have to look at your healer to get healed.
that's right.
So they need to like focus down their healers more for sure. Like that Mercy's always alive. She's getting heals off, she's rezzing people and just that was bad. So mostly from that round what I saw was you guys they weren't really playing as a
Ryan's
dive
already jumped in
team.
McCree on a
They were
Lucio.
playing as if they were
That's what you wanna
playing
do.
Ryan Zarya, just
Uh,
bunched up together and pushing
Well,
in
there's
together.
multiple options.
Or we could do
A
May.
few times you
No, this is
did
fine.
initiate a
Oh.
dive, but like you weren't
Okay,
diving together, like
Ryan's already
I
Reaper May.
was saying before.
Ooh. I don't like that.
Okay, you can go
Like that
McCree,
at
it's fine.
You would dive in there with like your monkey, and then your diva goes somewhere else, and you weren't supporting each other,
Right, going left side
and you pulled out the wins by just ulting.
because it's terrible to fight.
In
us.
the words of Defran and Kabaji,
They're on the point.
get the
They're all on
fucking.
point.
Goats.
They are.
I have bubble for you.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
moving
Remember, you're
forward.
forcing them into.
One more bubble.
Amping heals on you.
That's unlucky.
Um,
That's unlucky.
Big unlockers.
I'm reloading.
Huge
They're all
attack.
Their Lucio should try and like boop
Lucio
away.
goes for
Like
one.
Keika's, once the Rhine misses a
The
charge,
Zarya's
to try and
on
like
Oriana?
boop the Rhine away.
So
Or
we've
they
gone
could try
over.
and sleep the enemy Rhine as he pushes in.
We've
but
gone
that's
over
like an
this with them
awkward
a
place.
few
to-
times on
Alright.
this map.
Back up,
Like
back up.
the
Makos.
comp they're running is they're supposed to stay in that room and then
Did
just
I
poke
stop
out
on us?
all together. Like
You can keep
Like,
everyone.
when you
but
touch the point, you
Aside
poke
from the
out together.
charge missing,
can you go
aside from the
Brig?
charge missing, they had the
Drop him a
wall
shield?
off, and there was
Jared, or
like 3 tanks
Slim?
there, and he could have easily built up a shatter.
Slim, turn around and go
Right.
break.
While 3 tanks are just sitting there, taking huge damage.
They're
Instead, he's
very-
sitting at
Okay,
60
back up, backing
now.
up. I'm
I'll
back
have
up.
Nano
They were
here.
very deadly in
Why?
a small area, and they could push out like together
I can switch
to
and
just
not
kind of
raise
get the win, to get the kills on them,
That
Alright.
makes sense.
walling
The
them off,
biggest
splitting
thing
them up.
is
Going
they're
left side.
they're panicking
I'm
that they
nanoing
don't
May
get
this
kills
side.
right away.
I have
And
bubble for
against
you.
goats, it's a war of attrition, and they're not holding
Pushing
steady.
up, pushing
Like
Lucio's
up.
behind.
they need to
Ryan's a little separate.
understand
Lucio can die.
advantages,
Lucio anti.
and that's
Oh,
just
no.
unfortunate.
That was unfortunate.
Uh,
Charge it. This is where you charge. This is where you charge.
Zarya.
Zarya should die.
I
Now
don't know
she's
what her
alive.
cooldowns are.
Henrietta had charged the whole time. Shatter
next?
this. The Ryan's down.
She just held her shield up while she was
Shielding
getting
the bubble.
nanoed.
Shatter.
I'm on
Shatter
the brain, I'm on
now.
the brain.
Reloading,
You're
reloading,
gonna lose
reloading.
this
I don't
fight.
shield.
Somebody else is gonna die in like 5
You have like
seconds.
4 people in your
Battling Zarya
sight.
has any bubbles. I'm gonna shatter them. Oh,
Oh,
And
Speeding
it
you
gets
in, speeding you
nobody.
oh no.
Break the wall, break the wall.
break
Zarya's through well.
wall
Zarya,
down.
Zarya.
Zarya's dead.
The Ryan's
Fuck.
back now.
Anti-
They're way too
There's no
hesitant.
stun.
They were they didn't push in on a short win fight.
Lucio in.
Okay, he's gonna build Shatter again. You need a Fire Strike.
Amping heals.
Like, way more.
Zarya 1.
Like, that Fire Strike should come
Diva
up
can
more
dive.
instant. And then Shatter.
I'm on the
You have it
Lucio.
now.
Well,
Coming back with rally.
I'm
Shatter.
not
no,
liking these
Fight.
walls.
It's fine. It's fine.
Fight!
The walls are hurting more than they're helping.
Sorry. There's
Zarya,
no
no
bubbles.
bubbles.
Win the fight!
Right side,
Shatter!
right side.
You're
Break,
gonna
break,
get
break.
it all the time!
Diva.
Shatter the Brig! Solo!
When you're fighting against
Anybody.
goats, you
Break,
can
break,
literally
break,
get
break, break.
shatter every fight.
Lucio,
We
Lucio,
We have
Lucio.
males
I fell
again.
underneath.
Alright,
Okay.
Silver's pushing out, this is good.
Should I
and
switch
walls?
I don't think you're
Wall?
gonna get a chance.
There's
Yeah.
nothing in the wall there.
There
Alright,
was
what
nothing
else
in the wall.
are they gonna
Excellent.
have?
What?
Probably shatter.
What?
Shatter.
Wait, what?
Bomb.
What happened?
First with
Mhm.
team,
They might try to stun shatter or shatter
Yeah,
bomb.
they have Brig.
keep spamming the choke as much as you can.
Shatter
Get
bomb.
free damage. Why are you backing off?
Yeah.
Jared, you need to get that ult up, man. Just shoot it. Just shoot him.
You have your ult, but you can keep shooting.
No, Jared needs to get his ult up. He just keeps shooting him.
For shatter bomb, we wanna drop Lucio's ult, right? That's
They
the
all
best
need to
thing
keep
for
like
that.
Asper should shoot into this
They're
Yeah,
coming right
for
side.
sure. Yeah, Jared definitely.
Because
Should we call
I
it the
like
bubble?
what you were doing
My
there.
shield's going down.
You almost had it.
I took that for you.
Okay, so they have beat, so
Thank
he
you.
lives.
On the
They
right,
need to
right,
focus
right,
the
deep, right, deep,
diva,
right,
and then
deep.
they can grab
Ryan's still
this.
deep. Ryan.
If he gets diva out of mech here, they
Still
can
on Ryan.
grab.
Still on
Huge
Ryan. Still on
anti,
Ryan.
huge anti.
And they can grab it now. Shift. Go in,
Nice
grab
job.
it.
Zarya.
Keep
Zarya's
shooting.
behind us
Don't
in the
stop
U.
shooting.
Nice job.
Diva.
There's always something to shoot.
Who are you talking about and shooting in general?
Jared.
What else
Okay.
did they use?
He gets the mech out,
Brig,
Grab
and then he just
bomb.
stops
Shatter.
shooting, and he sees
Oh.
the wall.
They used
And he didn't try and
everything
right click
except
around the
for
corner.
trans.
He
Except
didn't.
for-
He's not right clicking at
Did
all.
they-
Much.
Can
He didn't try and
shatter
like
this
grab.
fight?
They're coming
Oh,
right
okay,
here.
baby.
Okay,
Weren't winning the
Going.
fight fast enough.
I'm gonna
Shatter
shatter
this
next
fight.
time he does his thingy.
Oh,
Break, she's one.
He booped. I booped him so you could
Terrible.
shatter.
He should beat and
I blocked
done.
them.
he didn't
Big.
block and grab
They're
now.
down, they're down.
Nice, that was
Thank you,
big, that was
thank you.
big. You
I'm on
did
the
it.
Ryan.
I love you, Hen. You
Still on
did it.
Ryan?
I'm dead.
Still on Ryan?
They should have grabbed. They're down to May.
They should have
Who's
pushed
next?
it harder.
They
I'm
need,
on
they need
Zarya,
to grab and
Zarya.
win. If they grab
We're
that,
on
they
Zarya.
won.
Zarya's
Zarya,
on the map.
Diva.
keep
Reloading.
the
Hey,
keep
they
the
might
Diva,
just
keep the
stagger it
Diva.
out.
Never mind.
She's gonna
Yeah,
fall
I
off
think of
anyways.
that.
Anybody
Alright,
that's
grab this
fast,
fight.
if they see
Just
the
don't let
Lucio
him
or
in. Take
the
space. Take space.
Diva,
We have rally. We have
Jared should be looking at the
Okay,
team, not at a
grab
wall.
it.
5 volts.
you're taking space. You're taking
Help your
space.
Lucio.
Lucio's coming in.
Big Grav didn't get the Lucio, so they're
He's
gonna.
on point.
Oh. And he didn't try shooting at anybody in the
Backing
graph?
up to
Hello?
Yeah, no, they didn't kill anyone. Grav. They
Lucio
were using
slept.
Shatter.
it.
Lucio slept. Lucio slept.
This.
Shatter.
Take out the Ryan.
Shatter.
I'm shattering them. They're down, they're down.
Nice, it's big.
I'm down.
It was also
I have
big.
Heals on you.
Nice wall.
I
Nice
have
wall.
barrier
Huge
when the
wall,
wall
actually.
comes down.
It was
They need to
huge.
take
Ryan,
out the-
Ryan.
Zarya on point.
Kill Zarya, kill that
on point
Zarya.
Frozen.
Zen's dead though.
Sorry,
That was
next,
huge.
Zarya,
Zarya on
next,
Now they
Zarya,
freeze
Zarya.
Zarya in the kill.
Nice
Lucio on
job.
point.
Baby
Lucio on point.
Diva?
Outside.
They can kill the baby diva
Yeah,
now.
baby Diva.
Nice.
Yo,
Nice
she almost
job.
got her mech out.
Good work.
I mean, she would have been alone against
I know.
May.
It was still
That's
funny
where you
though.
called like a bunch of times to break wall. Did you mean for me to take it down, or were you calling to break the wall? Because I was confused, so I just broke it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
One way to distinguish that is just say drop wall if it's yours, break wall if it's the enemy.
What are we playing?
Drop wall. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Winston Diva, Lucio Genji, and then Soldier Anna.
Okay.
That again, the panicking of
Which way are we going?
what do we allow?
Take jump pad.
Do
Get
we
our
drop
Soldier
or
and Anna
break the
set up.
wall?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm high ground, right?
That can be discussed like big after a fight's done. You're like, okay, what do you mean by that?
I mean, they did it then.
A little bit
Like,
behind.
so
I don't know. This is
They're coming.
I'm gonna go put my broccoli
They're
in my
doing the
mac and
same
cheese.
thing.
Be right back.
okay.
They're running. Are they floats?
Even no
I think
boosters.
they're floats.
Even no boosters.
Brick slap, brick slap, brick
Break
slap.
one.
I'm on the break still. Still on break.
Going up.
Mini mech. I'm on Zarya next.
I'm on Zen. He's
He's
anti.
anti.
Zen.
Zen fell down. Zen fell down.
dropped. Zen below trampoline.
Lucio's half up
I don't
top
even know how
left.
to discuss this fight. Oh my god.
Brick is up top.
This fight was
Lucio
just
won.
I
weird.
fell down, I fell
Healing,
down.
please.
I'm with you on the Winston.
Winston low.
Brick is on me. I need
oh,
help.
We're so separated.
I can't.
Just
Come.
I'm doing what I can.
Cap.
Maybe we'll have to ask
I'm
Dolph
trying.
about this when he gets back.
Oh,
I'm on monkey really low.
this is winnable.
dead.
It is
Reset.
not winnable.
So that Winston just kind of tore you guys apart.
You want to switch?
Mostly
right?
because he was just jumping from person to person. You guys were very
Just
split up.
running
He jumped
jumps.
on the soldier,
we can
then he
switch
jumped
to
on Esper,
yes.
and then he jumped right onto
No, let's take one more push. We're already
just
here.
like
Yeah.
Silver. So it was just like it was just
All right, going
Well,
left.
they're not on.
They're
They're
all
not
high
on
ground.
jump
They're
pad.
all high ground.
Are
They're
there?
all high
Oh
ground.
yeah.
There's one on jump pad. I just heard
Zen
it.
doesn't have trance, correct?
I'm gonna cap point, force him
They're
to come
all
to
can
point.
you-
high ground.
Ken, eat a stun. Eat
by
a
now
stun
he
for
could
it.
have built it, so
Here
I
we
would
go.
just
Coming up. I'm up
assume
top.
that.
Ada stun.
Winston
Sunny.
only on point.
Jared
Nice
and
job,
you
nice
guys
job.
got to
Can you heal,
dive together.
One healing.
I'm dead.
Thank you.
Diva.
Like Hen went up there
Lucio's
and
kinda
died
low.
before Jared even went up.
Call a target.
Just in general,
I'm
those
dead
Can't see
in
any
hell.
let's-
main tank,
Let's not
off
go
tank
in.
need
It's
to
not
work
What are we
together.
playing? What are we playing?
I'm stalling. I'm stalling. Still stalling. Still stalling.
Stall.
All right.
stall
Do we?
the
All
lifetime.
right.
Fuck,
Let's
just
go
stall
in.
it.
Let's go in.
Go far up.
Just stall it.
Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't go in.
Oh no!
I
They
honestly
have missed jumps. They
percentage.
have missed jumps.
I would
Sorry.
have stalled it.
It's alright, happens.
don't think I've hit any of the jumps I've wanted today.
We could have stalled like one at a time, one at a time, one at a
You
time.
really
so
could have.
we finally lost it.
You guys, they had all their ults anyway. There was no point in not stalling. I know.
Alright, they're gonna have
Oh, high
probably
ground.
Bomb, probably Diva.
And if you guys were all
We're all
tracking a
top.
little more, you would have been obvious knowing that
Alright,
they had all
I'm
their
gonna jump
ults.
up there.
And
Hold
they still
point,
have
so
all their
make them
ults.
come to point. D.Va on point.
Please
Break one,
dive
break one.
together, please,
Got 'em.
please,
Nice
please,
job,
please,
I'm on Winston.
please.
D.Va alone on point.
Don't just
coming
go
down
in there
to the
solo
right.
monkey.
I'm on the Diva.
Zarya won.
Now
Zarya's
you have your
in
ult,
range.
but
Zarya,
you
we're
just
on
need
Zarya.
to go together.
I can beat that.
Lucio low.
Beating.
I'm on the Zarya on
We're
the
still
right
on
side of the
Zarya,
point.
right side.
Yeah.
Get on the Zarya right side of the point.
That's in point. There we go.
Zarya.
Zarya.
I'm on Zarya. Zarya low. Zarya, you can die.
Break bubble, break bubble.
Winston in circle.
Who are we
Winston's
on?
in the
Come
circle.
back here with ult.
Diva right side.
Winston
Still on the
slut.
Diva.
Winston slut.
Diva's one. Diva's
They're
one
all
top
on
of the
me.
circle.
I'm dead.
You got a mech.
Diva's out of mech. I'm on Zarya. Nice job, nice job.
I'm gonna die though.
Very good
Dead.
ult.
I'm on the
Is
baby
it
diva.
Silver?
Thank you.
Speeding you around.
Move together, move
We can
together.
get on the Zen. Zen one.
Zen one in
Circle,
circle.
circle.
Zen.
Nice.
Now we can be on
coming back.
Lucio in circle.
Lucio in
circle.
Lucio half in circle.
Go, Lucio!
Well done, guys.
I'm gonna try to take high ground here.
I almost think they put broccoli in your mac and cheese, dude.
Winston's feeding in main. I have Discord. They're coming jump pad.
Zen's half.
You knocked me off.
Oh,
Diva's
It's
alone
okay.
here. She's definitely gonna bomb.
Break's
Esper,
coming up
could I get it?
on jump pack.
Diva's gonna bomb behind you.
Putting down a bomb. It's in the ball.
Well done. Zen is 1
Dude,
HP.
Zen's
one.
one. Zen's one. I got him. I
on
got him.
me.
I'm on
dead.
Lucio.
Lucio.
Healers are dead.
Brig one, Brig low. Brig's never won.
I'm testing the point.
Okay.
Oh, I have my ult.
Lucio's
I'll
low.
have
A little
Zen.
high on that bomb.
Try to
Zarya
come
low. Zarya
closer.
half. Zarya half.
Brig no pack.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, try to land closer to our side.
Well done, well done.
Brig on me.
Brig.
Our side. Brig in circle.
Zarya.
Zarya half.
Thank you. I'm on Brig.
Diva's
Still
D-back.
on Brig. Still on Brig. Coming back on Brig.
We're on
Brig,
Brig. We're on
Brig,
Brig.
I'm
Brig in
reloading.
circle, Brig in
Please.
circle, Brig in
Reloading,
circle.
reloading.
Diva's
D.Va
low.
half.
Diva out of mech. We can get
Kill
Zarya
the
next. Okay, kill the baby.
On me, Lucio.
Lucio 1.
Winston on me.
Lucio really won.
Baby Diva won.
Baby Diva.
Call someone. Who are you on, Jared?
I'm on Baby Diva.
Depends on baby
I
Diva.
lied. I'm on Zen. I'm on
I'm
all of
hiding
them.
in backside for now.
Not all of them, and then, yeah.
Going ball for stall.
Ooh.
Good try.
Let's try, let's try.
If they're goats and they're sitting on high ground, we shouldn't try and force high ground. We should force them to get off of high ground because we're not going to push through goats.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
That's why I didn't boop them off. That was my first thought, is knock them off the high ground, but it doesn't help, and it uses an ability. They should just walk down.
Yeah, I was going to point to force them to point, and then we could control high ground when we wanted it.
Why the fuck are you? Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys. I just got a message I don't want to see.
Ew.
She messaged me.
Oh no.
Yeah. I just don't want to deal with it.
That makes sense.
I have a piece of advice for not dealing with something.
Ignore it.
Just don't deal with it.
I didn't. I just saw it and then didn't accept the message.
Just unsee it.
Yeah. Go to eye bleach. And watch some
Yeah.
stuff. Look at pictures of baby Coda.
Coaches?
Oh, right.
Coaches,
Hello, it's
we
me.
have 5 minutes.
Hello.
Thoughts?
Delta went to get broccoli. I don't know where he is
Nice.
anymore. Anyway, so first round Oasis, I saw issues with actually moving as a team at all. So you guys weren't playing the comp like a dive for like most of it. You were kind of just like staying back, dealing with the Hammond, and then he would just get out, and then you would stay back, and then he'd come back in. It was like you guys were like playing Ryan Zarya, but with Winston Diva. So to kind of break that, this kind of leads into what happened in the third round, where I did not see Hen and Jared dive together like once. Like, I saw Hen go in, and then like 5 seconds later, then Jared goes in. Like, you guys really need to coordinate that. Like, there was one particular moment that was very apparent that Hen went in, then instantly died. Which could have been prevented if Jared was there backing her up with DM or just body blocking in general. Like, those two play together because those two work together very well. Just Diva and Winston. So you guys really need to coordinate just the dives together.
I agree with everything Rails just said.
Yes.
He said you're a beautiful man, and he's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
kiss you on the mouth.
Yes. Second round, I know Delta had some things he was saying a lot of on the second round. Delta, you want to say some things?
You're a beautiful man. I love you.
Okay. You want to say some things to the team?
Oh, the team. Second. That was the University Center or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with Silver and the Soldier, right?
Incorrect.
No, that was the second round. So that was first round. He was Soldier.
Incorrect. That was never.
Which one was
Soldier.
second
No,
round?
wait, no, that's Slim was on it. But yeah.
Wait, which one was second round? Hold on.
University.
But they were playing like kind of the May with the inside the little.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Rails was saying something about like how you guys should play in that room. So when you came out, like there was an unlucky pin, that like literally missed 3 people in front of you. God bless Ryan. And so in that moment, like, you should call out like the charge and then you bubble like right after, because then their Ryan countercharge you for free. And in that moment, team could have backed up with sleeps. You could have tried to boop away the enemy team after you mischarge, like something, just so that like if you don't see the instant kill, you need to provide backup for Ryan because he's completely weak. Like, understand your team's strengths and weaknesses. So their team was walled off there. You could have kept swinging at them and getting shatter, and the team could have just kept on backing up with suppressive fire, but then you guys drop wall, and then you kind of like backed off. So you need to commit harder to fights.
What does that mean?
So
don't be afraid to push into the enemy. Like, there are a lot of times like you guys are playing very, very passive on a very winnable fight. Like, if you have like 6 people there and they have 4 people there, just push in. Fucking just start swinging and shooting and just go crazy on it. You know, just push in on them because you can win that fight.
In the words of Kabaji, get the fuck in.
Just
no, basically, like, you guys sit and choke, trying to like look for opportunities. You have to make them. Tanks are the opportunity makers. DPS will follow through, but you have to give them the opportunity. And yeah, I mean that comes down to knowing knowing where to dive and who to dive. So when they ran, was it Ball, Pharmacy, Hanzo, Zen, I want to say. Mercy is the target that you chip down. Soldier should be shooting that at Mercy. When you see the Mercy, you can suppress the Diva, the Pharah with Diva. You can jump at the Mercy with Winston, and you can also choose to target out the Zen and the Hanzo because there's no peel for them other than the Ball. The Pharah is not going to be fast enough. She can't do enough damage, and Diva can eat all the rockets. Hanzo's not going to be able to shoot through much. So you can just kill off 2 of them for free. Ball can't kill anything alone. So understand your win conditions. And that'll kind of help you commit to fights harder, because then you know what to look for and what fights to take or not.
Okay.
Cool.
Don't be afraid to feed. If you're not feeding, you're not tanking hard enough.
Jesus Christ. So accurate.
Just feed your brains out and see how much you can win off of that.
Thanks, friend. Keikos, are you ready?
Yeah.
Jared, are you ready?
That's what it
I'm
is.
gonna go get my mac and cheese.
Slim, are you ready? Silver.
Yes.
Esper.
Yeah.
Sick dog.
Rails.
Yeah, hello. Hello.
Not gonna say
Why,
it.
hi.
Alright, we're all ready.
I didn't know where you were talking me to.
I was just like, Esper,
Sombra, Genji,
Sigma,
Anna, Diva, Winston.
Jared. And I was like, Rails.
Oh.
And
And
Zen.
you were like, yeah.
Hello.
Sorry.
You're like, hello, this me, I'm ready.
Wait,
I have the
instead
account.
I just have the view of the singer on
Yeah,
stage.
someone picked the wrong diva.
I don't
Yeah,
know how I feel
did.
about this.
I'm Diva. I'm so sorry. She's so cute. And I have
She
her
is.
Academy skin.
Nice. Nice.
There's so many good Winston skins. And soon I'll get his gold gun, and he will be complete.
So if they're set up in the close high ground, we want to coordinate a hack and a soft dive. If they're playing somewhere else, we can adjust.
I have an
And we'll
idea to
have
get
to
the
look
Sombra
into
through the choke easy. I'll go into the window
it's
and
fine,
draw
it's fine.
fire,
Yo.
and then you can run through while they're shooting at me.
Spenny
It's
more
fine, I've never had a
closers.
problem
That's
with
like
it, but thank you.
some bomb
Okay, we just
clothing
want
line
that
right
plan.
there.
Okay.
Freaking
If they
Spenny more.
if they run bunker, I'm gonna soft dive the front of them and then fall right beneath on the street, not in their face.
Yes.
Nice. Great
But
idea.
based off today, I'll
Ooh.
probably
They
dive
have
right
fire.
in.
Bunker. Let's see how this
Alright.
goes.
I
DM
have Bastion bunker.
Okay.
Yep,
Are you ready?
Not
They're
quite.
shooting
I
at
want to
me.
get a safer position.
Ready, Jared?
Yep.
1,
Still shooting
2,
at me.
3. Drop it down, drop it down.
Reloading.
Moving low around this thing.
I have no idea what he was
These are
just
dropping.
trying
You
to
ready
hack,
again?
Grenade in 2.
Yep.
but it wasn't
1,
anything.
2, 3. Ooh.
He tried hacking Baptiste right there. That was actually a really good attempt to try to know who you want to hack at that point.
Nano.
Hacking
Why
How
did
are we
you
doing
just
on
rehack
EMP?
a already Hulk?
50?
Ooh, Bastion 1.
You can
Hack
spend
and
it
hacking
on
Baptiste
easy
was
again.
actually such a
Lamp on.
Time spending like that
Bastion, bastion, bastion,
is
bastion, bastion.
the biggest
Down
thing.
one,
Like
back down.
all the
Backing-
little
oop, I
things
can't.
add up
I'm
for
rotating
time that you
point.
cap a point. Like
I do very nice.
And you just went in alone again.
Bastion on
They're-
point,
You
Bastion.
make me
they're
angry.
down.
Throwing Mercy off
Mercy.
the edge.
But that's fine. You had
Shoot
you
the
had
fire,
time also.
she's
It's cool.
Bastion hacked.
Shoot the Pharaoh. Shoot the Mercy. She's weak.
Diva out
like
of mech.
follow up with your team.
Get that
Pharaoh's
frog.
alone. She's
Get
not
the
even getting
frog.
hack,
healed.
push hack.
Now she's getting healed.
Oh
Let's see.
man, Bastion's
Mercy's
anti, Bastion's anti, Bastion's
anti.
anti.
No,
Why
he's
can she
inside.
still
Anti-Delta.
fly? Why can she still fly while altered?
Come on the Farah. Huge
I need
sleep.
heals on your right. My right.
Mercy's
Going
gonna
on
try and
this
res,
thingy.
EMP this now and win.
Huge.
Huge. The big ol' one.
Can you
Where's
say who
that?
you want heals from?
Nice, making sure
Come
that's
on, the
done.
Baptiste.
Get the lamp. Get the
Flush
lamp.
the
Turn and
lamp.
shoot the lamp. You can't kill her. Look at the
Don't fuck
heads.
Oh,
yourself.
I fucking
They
pressed the
haven't-
wrong button and pulled up.
It's
Ooh,
fine.
thing.
It's
Call
fine.
somebody.
On point.
I'm fine.
Should have hacked her and then used her
Marissa's coming back in right
translocator.
side.
I'm in
Oh,
main.
they're gonna
Trying
retake
to
the
heal you
point.
guys. You're
They're gonna
behind a pillar,
retake
you're
it.
Behind a pillar.
Wait, maybe not. Big bomb.
Huge.
That was huge. Actually huge.
Anti, Orisa
You got it. You got it. You got
She's
it.
anti.
Get the Orisa.
Or fire one.
First
Fire
one.
one.
Or literally 1. Nice.
This is great.
Push
Cap
in.
point.
You got this. Don't let her
Around
retake.
the
Coming back,
shield.
Bastion,
No.
step back up.
Bash is sitting back
He
up.
stopped it. What a
Good job.
legend.
Oh my god.
I'm on all of them. I'm on Bastion. I'm on Bastion.
Bastion
Bastion,
slapped.
Bastion, Bastion. Arista's
Orisa
one.
one.
I'm on Diva.
Mother
We
of God,
did
this is
it!
Roll.
jeez,
roll.
that fight.
See, that
Almost
5.5
advanced.
minutes could have been 6.5.
They might be close to another tank. They switched to Zarya. They switched to Goats
have-
with a Mercy.
Okay, Jared's trying to scout out here.
Where are
but
we
he hasn't
going? Where are we
learned
going?
his
Down
Going
main.
down main.
We'll go down main.
Do we want to use the EMP or wait
Use
for
the
the
MP on here, yeah. I'll nano Winston for it.
Get
You're
the big
alone without a
imp.
team.
Get the big imp. There's the big imp.
I'm on
Huge
Winston.
anti, Ryan.
Deep, right, yep.
No.
Diva,
Okay.
yep.
Nano,
Order right side.
nano
Looking
blade
good.
though.
I'm on the baby Diva. Sorry.
Where is Discord?
Or
Wait, who'd they
statue.
nano?
Lucio
Nano
statue.
Statue.
Winston,
Hack.
Huge hack.
I think.
Dead.
Right door.
Or just random,
I'm
random,
pushing right door.
just blade their spawn now.
I think
Ryan
they're
left.
coming
I don't know.
left.
I mean, it kind of worked. Why did you charge a Ryan?
Ryan anti, finish Ryan.
Kill a Ryan.
You're walled, I can't heal you.
Why would you
Who's on
bomb
this
that,
line?
Jared?
It's
May.
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 May,
Save it for like the
Huge
Hammond if
hack.
they have one.
One. Lucio.
Like a
Lucio
Hammond could
back,
easily
right?
come out.
Lucio.
Nice.
As far as the
job.
Hammond didn't come out yet. Oh, there he is.
Feed your brains
Like
out.
save bomb for like big HP targets, or if
Right.
there's multiple
Problem
people coming
is
out, not
too
like
much solo
one
queue
May
where I
that puts
can't
up a
feed my
wall.
brains out.
Oh well, they took it like pretty
reset.
decently.
Hog,
It's still a minute fight for them
Uh,
to cap second
Bastion,
though.
Hanzo.
So
Mercy, and Baptiste.
Baptiste.
Divas. On
I think we
the-
want to try the hog on this one.
We don't have a win condition.
I think we've tried the hog though. Like I think that's the reason we swapped off of hog. was
Alright,
for
let's go
Diva.
Diva. Instead of hog, Jared.
Thoughts on potentially May, sometime, not today.
Sure. We could try and split the choke. Just
Yeah,
not today.
Yeah.
Lots of spectators today.
Yeah. They heard about the legendary Firestorm. They gotta see it for themselves.
They
that's
have
because
Hanzo
I'm
Farah.
here. Obviously,
Interesting.
the legendary Delta.
Obviously.
It's all my friends and followers.
Obvious because it's because I'm streaming. That's definitely the reason why.
right. You right.
Hannah, can you see? Yeah, just stand right there.
Ball.
'Cause if
Hanzo's
there's Dawn
standing.
Ring, just completely.
Hanzo's
Ball on
window.
point. Can Diva peel?
I got booped. Who booped me? Farrah did.
He's
Two and
coming
a
to
half.
stage behind you guys.
Oh, you guys are splitting up a little bit. That's
Far as
fine. It's
one.
fine. You're
Damage
doing
roll.
good. It's fine. Just
And
kinda-
rolling back to you, Diva.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
job,
like
thank you so
I like
much.
the thought of
Thank
looking
you.
back,
Rolling
but
through you guys.
Esper looked
shield got
back
booped,
and
sorry.
went back.
Oh no, that's a big,
I'm backing
a
off.
big
Alright, no
oops.
shield. That's a good E,
Ball's
but Bastion
low.
should back up now.
I need some
Yeah,
more
no
no,
balls.
shield.
y'all need to like
I know.
You're too far in the
support
corner.
your.
I'm gonna win this
So-
1v1! Sorry.
You're insane.
Y'all need a support hand. She was freaking.
What the
Alright,
fuck?
Shield's back.
Sombra's somewhere.
That was so messy.
Come on, guys.
Reloading. You just hold that
Is,
M1,
is anybody
Jared.
feeding Sombra?
I haven't seen her.
Head
On
ball.
point.
Ball might be close to ult. I haven't seen Sombra.
Sombra's on point.
Nice, nice,
Oh,
nice.
mercy.
Force
Coming
translocator.
through.
Balls rolling through you guys.
If Summer has not been doing
Coming
much.
back around. Walking back. Still.
Farah's one. Farah's
Like right
one.
now, they should have had
Good job,
EMP
good job.
twice. They have
Good
not
job.
like did anything.
People
be
coming,
fair,
yeah.
Orisa.
Like none of the
We're good, we're
DPS
good
have
here.
been
They're
doing
out,
much
yeah,
in
they're
this
all
whole game.
in there.
Nice ult.
True.
I'll just back you through it.
Walking back long way.
It's honestly
Shoutouts
just been
to good
tanks.
tanks though.
Nice job.
Yeah, I was
Play
tanking.
more at point since we don't have a tank. More back
It's
at point.
it's 2 minutes in and
Sombra
they have
just
yet to
translocated
get
up
their
close to us.
EMP.
I don't know
where
Like,
she's
this
close
is
at.
pretty funny.
Where I
She's
am.
by our-
She probably has EMP.
It's 2 minutes in and have yet to
Farah,
see
Mercy,
either team
up high
push.
ground.
Oh my god, here she is.
I mean, they're bunkering. They're supposed to be
Sorry.
pushing, which is great.
Sorry.
They're doing great right now.
They should have
They're
barrage this
taking
fight.
space.
Ball's coming through.
Oh no.
Coming down the stairs. I'm almost at stairs.
That was actually so massive.
I actually really was though.
She's one. She's one.
Oh no, he almost knocked off Hammond.
It's such a long walk back.
You got this, Esper. Win it.
We're not gonna win.
You got this.
Stalling it.
Jared, come on, Jared. Silver pop off.
Right.
Silver pop off.
Clutch it out, Silver.
Oh my god.
Silver pop off.
He's
Silver
so
pop
good.
off. Silver pop off.
Ah!
Come on, kick us.
I only got 3. It's okay.
That's so good though.
Ryan.
Orisa, Ryan, Soldier,
Dude, I would have
Torb.
cried.
Play this. Just shuffle. Play it.
We play this.
I'll
Play
tell. I'll
lots
see what I'm
of,
gonna say after.
lots
Torb,
of-
Sorry, what was the
Silver,
comp?
Torb,
I need
Torb.
Got it. Let's go,
I
dude.
have.
We
Uh,
want to
Lots
set
of
up
cross
Matrix
match.
on
Cross
angle.
I
match.
actually played Torp here.
Yeah.
It
I
went
set up my
really
turret
well.
on left side.
We can use bomb and then Jared go Ryan.
We use bomb, then what?
Massive.
Then you go
Just
Ryan
use
to
bomb
give
and go
another
Ryan.
shield.
Okay.
It's big.
Torp is actually insane on this point.
I can go.
Can
right
be.
after this assault.
That's not.
There's
we need both.
there,
We need
there's Sombra, Moira, goats.
Does she have EMP?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, she didn't
Okay.
use
Did
it.
not use. Can someone watch right flank?
They're switching to yeah.
I guess I
goats
can
with
go over
Moira.
there.
We just keep spread so we have angles so we don't all get hacked.
Oh,
They're coming left.
they're coming left. Yep.
We can rotate.
Ryan's half.
Ryan's low.
really
Ryan's
low.
almost dead.
Yeah.
I'm not
She's one.
half.
She's one. I'm moving.
Keep walking. Diva.
I'm on the Rhine. I'm on the Rhine. I'm down.
Yeah, you also were very far from.
Diva's
the
really
team,
low.
Unfortunately.
You were shooting a brick and you leave it?
Diva's really low.
It's like, what are you
do?
doing?
Diva's real low.
Big
Come on,
bomb.
Trevor.
Ryan's
Nice
low.
job.
Ryan can die.
They should push the Rhine. He has a low shield.
I'm hacked.
Everybody should be going Rhine right now.
You know me?
I'm on
In
the
general,
Rhine. Rhine's
always
one.
going Ryan is a good
Rhine's
idea.
literally one. Rhine's
Yes,
still
they're
one.
calling it out. Yes, he died. Diva.
Thank God.
Who's next? Who's
Greg.
next?
So whoever is in
Thank
this
you,
little
thank you.
bowl.
Diva
Sombra.
Sombra.
Well done. I have molten goo for the next fight.
Molten
it's
goo.
Wiltshire?
Can someone hammer my
Never
turret?
heard called that before.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah.
I totally.
We need
yeah,
both
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I know.
Molten corn.
I
Jared
think
has better
Jared's
aim.
a better Orisa.
Yeah.
Cream corn.
Why is he not jumping off to get his mech? Like,
My
get your
problem
mech,
is just
dude.
the EMPs gonna kill all of us.
Jump
Good.
off.
We're gonna
Good
be set up in
question.
2 bunkers. Two
Fine.
separate bunkers.
Like, as
Where's
soon as
my
you lose
bunker?
your mech, but you
You can
won
play
the
over there
fight,
with
you should
Torb.
immediately be walking to the nearest,
Torb.
like, kill
You're my
yourself zone.
bunker. My bunker.
Yeah, it's enemy
Left
team. Who
side.
cares?
Ryan?
Flying over to heal for a second.
Wait, what do you mean the enemy
They
team?
switch to regular ghosts. There's gonna not be any EMPs.
We don't
so
have a
don't
team.
They
worry.
have to, they're going main. It looks like main.
Well, you scared them off with all this goo.
No.
I swore I
happens
saw
usually.
Diva on their team.
They switched out the word
Someone
I'm
touched.
moving
double
on to
tank.
Dash.
Double.
Yeah, you
tank.
can test.
Ryan's low.
I'm on the
really
Rhine.
low.
Ryan's one.
Well, they're coming up behind you, Jared. Break
Oh.
behind you.
They came back down again. I need healing.
You're in
I'm
Ryan's
there.
dead.
healing as fast as I can.
Can we get Zarya?
I don't really want to leave my shield. Break, 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 break. Breaks by here. Breaks over here. Breaks one. Breaks one.
Break.
Zarya
Nice,
really
nice,
low?
nice.
Zarya really low?
Moira
don't know where
backside.
Moira
Moira
behind, Moira
backside on
behind.
us.
Moira back left corner. On
Dead.
her.
Take Diva. We can stagger. We can stagger.
Wait.
This is actually an
can try
insane
and pull her
stagger.
again.
This
They
is
can pull her
actually
again.
insane. This is such a good
Oh my god.
stagger.
Body blocker. Body blocker.
I'm going up to hang.
No.
Her body flew. It's in the water.
I have Matrix here.
It just works, guys. It just works. Don't worry.
Call. Are we using Matrix this fight? Is that the plan?
They're gonna bomb
Yeah.
this fight.
I
They
can
probably
combo
have
them.
Lucio.
Some of them are going right.
They probably have coalescence.
They just used
What's
it.
in
I
this
don't think they
pot?
have it.
Okay.
They're right side, right side, right side.
Didn't see
All
it.
right.
They're all
Sling,
right
I'm
side.
I'm gonna put it on. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna put
They're
it on
going far
platform.
right.
Here they are.
Oh, they're pushing that way. I don't
Interesting.
wanna get there.
Bap.
Oh,
Oh,
I can use it the other way. It's fine.
In all fairness, they called it out.
yeah.
Rotating
It was
to the
just
left.
really kind of interesting. And then they.
Like, they can call stuff out and then they can learn from
Ryan's
it. Also,
shield's
I'll be right
really
back.
low and he's low. Zarya no bubbles at all.
They're all pushing on me. They just solo shattered me.
There we go.
Huge shatter.
Diva's
Huge
out of map.
shatter.
Tough
Fine.
for
I'm
Diva.
stunned. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ooh.
Call someone.
Run.
On Ryan.
Switch the
Coming out
stall.
right side.
Swap the stall characters.
Yep.
Огонь по готовности.
Holy crap.
It was a
Well,
good long
they
stall.
did well.
That was a
They
really
did
long
well.
stall. Good job.
They did well.
What the fuck happened? Where'd the point go?
What?
So is that a win?
What'd they do? Where'd it go?
That's a win.
Round complete.
Yeah, with the playbook and the Paris never said hog on the playbook.
Oh, okay.
Nope, it did not.
I think Cake has thought that we had changed it one time.
Nope, did
But I
not think we
think that we
changed
did.
it.
Wait. Why are they missing one?
Probably
Did
swapping
you want
in
to
one of the
play
40
Hog,
people
though, Keiko?
watching.
That's what I wanted to play.
Oh.
The Torb totally worked.
Would you like Hog to be on there?
No, we can keep Diva.
Route 66 or
Check on the
Rialto.
dogger first.
Route 66.
That should totally put you in.
66? Let's do Route 66.
If I get put in the game, I would actually try hard.
Oh, I know you would, and I would love
I'm
to
gonna
see
go.
that happen.
Be like, I'm gonna punish all of your mistakes. You will learn today.
It was like that one time that we did a Firestorm versus Ragnarok scrim. Just to kind of help them understand like where they need to get to.
This is who you could be.
Wait, they're actually asking you. Look at the chat. But no, we did because the enemy team that they were running against was like really bad. So I literally grabbed all of Ragnarok. Okay, everyone get together for a random scrim. Like okay, and we jumped in and we scrimmed against Firestorm, and it was just, oof, it was a learning experience, definitely. I miss Ragnarok. I miss playing on a team, actually.
What happened to the team anyway?
Oh, I got burned out hardcore.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, I was doing too much. I was doing all the coaching. I was not doing the coaching. I was doing all of the organization for the entire team, like alone.
It's like when you're doing everything. Yeah, it's like doing a group project alone.
Yeah, that's what it was, like for months. So it burned me out to the point where I didn't want to go to scrims anymore.
Love you, Silver.
Myself places, thank you. Jesus Christ.
No. Can I come? No.
Alright. Well, they haven't
I
played
like Firestorm.
any Anna,
I do
have
too.
they?
There were
Their
some
personalities
meetings.
are
No
great.
opportunities to work
They have
on
like
my no
good
anti.
personalities.
They do. That's why I stuck
They
around
really
for
like
so
murder.
long.
Yeah, they must be, yeah, they must be bad at Anna. Which is
Did I ever
funny.
tell you about that one diamond
Fat
team I
antis
played on?
Have won us many fights.
No.
I subbed for a diamond team,
I
and
hear
they were
the
like
ult tracking
super
thing is,
like.
I think even if the coaches
They were like
No,
bad, but
it
also
wasn't
like
as good that
rude.
map.
I think it's okay.
Like there was so many
happened
things,
when
like
I
a
hear these
million things I was trying to tell them to do, and then it was just like I was just so frustrated with how bad they were.
Makes me nervous.
Silver.
They're like, "What should we
how is,
run here?" I'm
not
like, "You're a
choking
diamond
going?
team. You should know what
Were
team
you there
counts
for
you
the
run at
point
this
A
point.
defense
Like,
of
I expect
Paris?
better of you
That
guys."
seems like you didn't choke. That seems really good.
It did not choke.
Yeah, I might
So,
go for a
These
team.
gummies are like
again.
$10
Like-
for fucking not very many of
It
them.
would be-
though,
I
so
was so
I don't know if
aggravated.
it's gonna be
Are
a
you,
chief.
would you be like a sub for a team or something?
No, I think
Can I
I would
mail
actually
you, Reed?
like.
'Cause I
I'm
will.
thinking of putting it together a team again, just
Don't say that
2
out
days a
loud.
I
week.
don't really need you
breaks,
to.
You know,
federal
kinda
law,
just-
but yeah,
Hold on,
sure.
let me
go
turn
for
this.
it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Esper, how goes? No panic sleeps. The Zen trance.
I, like, couldn't
and
hear
leads
anything.
Above arches.
Yeah,
haven't
it was.
gotten
It'd be
to
like
do a native
it was
of a
more. It'd be more of a like 2 days a week, just playing
Trance,
scrims.
I think we're okay. My sleeps were okay.
But the problem is, there's
Oh,
not a
so
lot
you're just like
did I
playing to
say?
play.
Yeah, honestly, play the play because it'd be a lot of fun to play scrims like twice a week with our
Oh
team.
yeah, my Zen survivability.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing okay.
You were saying
Yeah.
honestly what though?
Zen was pop
I was saying honestly, not a lot of people are like, a lot of people that are scrimming right now, are, like especially at my level, are like looking to
I'm proud
get
of you.
like up GM top 500 and
definitely
just
hear
like
the
get into
calling
the
on
league or whatever.
setting
That's
things
like
up, but
end
I
goal,
also
obviously.
hear calling other
But
things,
I'm
which is
honestly
good.
looking just to
How do you
play.
feel about your calling?
I don't know.
And if I get contenders while
Really,
just
really
playing,
good.
fuck, awesome.
Okay.
I think
do
it's
it.
going well.
Yeah. I feel like we're a chatty group, so I like that.
Dragon and
Jared, I
Mac
think
want to
in
do the same
absence of
thing,
antis,
so
what would I changed my
I
thing
mean,
to
hell, like I'm
check
down
in
to
with
play
If you're-
like twice a
dive
week.
better,
If you're
which I
interested,
That's why I was
yeah.
getting into scrims like
1.1
last year,
really
is
well.
because
So
it
if you
like
run dive
it's
on
better games
attack,
and like I don't feel like I have to
that well
play as
again.
long to feel like I'm getting quality games, so I
Okay.
play less. And it's also like I play at a certain time and then I
Alright.
just don't play otherwise.
I talked to
Okay.
everybody.
So like it really helped with
Is everybody ready?
that.
I'll talk to everyone.
Yeah.
Honestly, we would only need 2 people then. You would only need like
Like,
an off
I've
tank
played with-
and
I played with you three enough.
Nice, good talk.
a
Yeah, sweet.
like
Huge.
hit scan. You would need a hit scan and a off tank.
Really?
Like I could play off tank, hit scan.
Oh, this is my map. We haven't played
And then
this.
you and Dragon would probably be the support
There you
players.
go. Arisa,
Oh, yeah.
Hog,
No, we would be
Bastion,
support,
Genji,
obviously.
Baptiste and Mercy.
We would
If we
Yeah,
ran goats
sure.
though, we could have you Brig,
Haven't
me
seen this
like
one in a while.
Zen Lucio,
Yeah.
or
okay. So
Dragon on
my
like
idea for this
off
map that we
heals
go
and then
all
me
the
on
way
like a
left
Moira
side with
Ana.
Well, it would be-
Like you on Brig,
Batiste
him
and
on Lucio,
You
me
would
on
be
like
on-
Ana
you would be
or
on
Moira.
Zen.
and
He would be on Lucio.
Genji, Hog, Mercy can kind of
His
But what about
Lucio-
Brig?
cart float
I would be
around
Brig.
Oh, Lucio Brig.
and disrupt them.
Zen.
Lucio
then
All the
we
way
can
left,
get-
you mean high ground?
Yeah, and then
Or
we
you
can
can do
go.
Baptiste.
That's
We
true.
can
My
go
Baptiste is
normal
not-
pirate ship
is
after
not
we
great,
disrupt
but
them.
I'd work on it for
Assuming
the
they're
team for
holding
sure.
gas station, which
Yeah.
they
My
probably will.
Baptiste, even when I throw,
so
is
we're
actually
gonna go
like
up
pretty
that
good. I'm like,
left
imagine if I
tunnel.
wasn't throwing
Yeah,
these games
big-
Yeah.
right now.
big trade.
Alright,
I don't
big
think-
brain.
My
I don't think we
Baptiste
played
would
this
not
map.
like at a master's level.
Nope.
Yeah, we haven't played.
I think
this
I could
map.
probably play Baptiste
think
at
we
like
did
a high
not.
level.
I feel like I played
The
it once.
rail-
Because
yeah,
he's
on the
hit
way
scan,
to
but he's
So
also
cute.
heal, and I'm really good at
When he
both.
should have been.
Oh
Anyway, what are they running?
Yeah, I don't think
they
we've
are
played it
running...
in.
Oh my god.
We
I was
have.
hitting
Say.
some
Rails
insane,
suck.
like, I was hitting our
Oh,
tanks in the air
Just playing
with
Widow.
Baptiste's right
Was
That
guard.
was
I
the one where
here?
they had like
Wait, hang on a
like,
second.
dishonesty or
But yeah, anyway.
I'm
No, I
guessing
mean,
I
like-
was.
I'm gonna flank wide
what?
right.
Why do they have Genji?
Alright.
Yeah.
far out.
That's what I'm trying
There
to...
should be a Sombra.
Going left into the trains.
Sombra, and then
They
Jared
have
could be
Hanzo.
like a diva. But I don't
Points.
improve of the Genji.
Yep.
There's
Alright,
nothing
here
to
we
finish
go.
off here.
Dropping this, yoinking up.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
Arisa,
such a
Arisa,
big
Arisa, Arisa.
pull! Such
What's
a
up?
big
Brutality,
pull!
I'm saying.
Yeah, it was.
See, like,
If-
he's up here,
Alright,
but
we
he's
pirate
gonna
ship
provide no value.
No, he wouldn't.
I'm
Big
reloading.
brain.
I'm
Coming
sorry.
in.
One.
Good.
That was such a big yoink.
I don't
I
see
love it.
anybody.
I
Ours
love
still in
it.
the
Arisa on
air.
gas station.
There she is. See,
Right
he
at
can't
gas
do anything
station.
against a Pharah's Genji
trying to
like
yoink.
this.
Yeah, that was really far.
Fire one.
Whenever you're ready.
Yoinking. They put a shield up.
Yoinkies.
Ooh, Bastion. Ooh, I'm on
Did they have a
Diva.
lamp?
Hold on, I'm coming back up.
They're doing
Just
very
stand
well
cart,
with
you're
this
good.
Yep.
comp.
Stand card if you have to.
We're okay. I'm on there.
Also, the
Arisa,
enemy
there.
team's
Arisa's
doing
one.
very
Yoinking,
bad
right
This is
job.
the
side.
most
Diva on cart,
unorthodox,
Diva on
like,
cart,
Diva, 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 Diva.
clusterfuck
Fire
I've ever
above.
seen.
The enemy team's doing a very bad job at countering
Even?
it.
I
Whatever.
think.
I always say
Yeah.
Silver's like not initiating in fights as well as he
Jared,
could,
back up.
and he needs to learn how to
There's a
lead his
shield.
shots better. He's
I
like
think
looking at them like a hit
Soft
scan,
reset, reset.
but he
hard
needs to
reset.
look and then like
100% sure I hooked it
calculated
far in the
shots.
garage. Did nothing.
Yeah, we can take billboard here. Not billboard, but that area.
At least he's got
right above
blade,
the
so
came
like
up.
he could just go in
Yeah.
on Pharmacy if he's
and
good
then go
enough.
high ground.
Keep rotating, keep
He's
rotating.
just get
Yeah,
pocketed
keep
right
going,
here,
keep
just
going,
jump
keep going.
in.
I'm distracting them. They're staring at me.
I'll body block.
Oh my
Okay, I'm
god,
fucking
Silver,
dead.
why are you poking so
Oh,
hard?
I got booped in. Moving into
I'm
cover.
gonna...
You're the only one out there.
Sorry,
Oh.
I didn't.
Okay.
They used bomb.
They use bomb.
Yeah, we needed to
They
push
used
out a
barrage
little
the
bit.
previous fight.
Guys,
further.
reset.
We have 4 ults here.
Silver definitely needs to not die there.
We can
Diva
open with
speeding?
blade, and then we can
They'll-
come back in with tank. They'll throw immortality for you, and then we can use
Yeah,
our bastion
absolutely.
after that.
Whenever
I have
we're
the
ready.
Rissa.
Okay.
Rissa's down there.
He pulled when he was such low health.
Oh, run away! Nice job.
Nice.
Diva
Keep
right
going,
side,
keep
Diva right
going.
side.
Big kills with that
Yeah.
blade.
Just push cart, push cart.
I'm
Keep
on
going,
cart.
Farah's
keep
on the
going.
cart.
You got push on him now.
Yoinking
Jump on.
Farah.
Jump
Nice
on.
job.
Diva behind us, Diva behind us.
We're on
Okay.
cart, set up on cart.
Silver's popping.
One healing, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Only
he's
one.
doing his thing.
I like
That's
it.
all I need.
Yeah,
Well
just
done,
poke it
guys.
at. Yeah, nice, nice.
bastion
Don't
reset.
right click melee.
Silver, can you take high ground right
You
now?
have dash, so
Sure.
that
I
counts
think,
as
did I still
like
have a bastion? Did I?
50
Diva in right room, we can
damage.
kill Diva before she gets out. Diva, Diva,
Just
Diva.
right click spam that.
Stall.
Nice.
You can kill her, because we got
Okay,
card
you should
anyways.
scout out the positions
thank
of where
you.
the team's at.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are
Just
they
back
popping?
Go on the
up,
mercy,
even
don't go on the
contest it.
pocketed.
Come back, come back.
Get,
Oh my
get out of there,
lord.
Silver. Here we go.
One
What the
healing,
fuck?
please.
They're
Huge
popping a
job.
lot of
Back
ults.
Don't. Okay, as a dive
have
hero,
Matrix
don't
here.
jump back to your team that's getting spammed
Oh,
on.
boy. Blam, 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 blam.
Well done. Who's
The
next?
door just.
Baptiste.
Monk
Looking Baptiste.
ass, dude.
The
Baptiste.
door.
Baptiste is one. Oh,
Cucked
Bastion's
him.
back. Bastion's back. Bastion's one. Mercy's one.
Bastion's
Mercy's
dead ass.
Go on him, jump on him. Yes.
Nice job.
All right, the team killed him anyway, but
Yeah.
Well done.
Silver,
Alright,
go up.
Alright, we
Silver,
have
go up.
Bastion
You guys let me know who
and
comes out.
Raid.
Silver, go up.
Sombra goats with Winston.
You should be letting them know what comes out. You are a
Don't run
scout
out that
hero. Go scout.
Yeah, Sombra.
Be
Yeah,
free.
there's not much I can really
Set up
say
for
right
all
now
here.
because they're just.
Winston's up on the high.
For you,
ground.
you can just keep talking about it, Silver.
You can
There's
drop
nothing I
down
can really
our,
say right now because they're just doing.
Baptiste.
Yeah.
I'm hacked.
Bunker.
Help me, please. For the love of
Okay,
God, help
nobody
me.
Where
even
are you?
healed them,
Sorry,
and nobody
I'm
called
dead
out
in
their
hell.
needed healing.
Wait, they're on.
Diva,
They're
Diva,
both
Diva,
tanks are on
Diva,
me.
Diva,
They're
Diva,
Now
all
Diva,
they're
on
Diva.
back.
Bastion.
See, this is the
hacked.
part. They're
I can't
backing
help.
up here.
Alright,
They're
soft
already
reset, soft
getting
reset,
ulted
soft
on, so
reset.
they should have just committed to a
have a
fight
break
and
as
like set
well.
up.
Yeah.
Probably.
We have 2 ults.
Here, Mercy,
We could
come.
switch the Bastion out. I'm fine.
Don't
Uh,
heal the
switch
Winston
to
on the
Winston?
enemy team.
Yes, Winston
Wait,
Diva,
what?
and then McCree
Esper.
or Widow.
Are we keeping the Batiste?
That comes down to like mindfulness, like
No,
knowing
we
your
should
primary
probably
from
get
like
Nana instead.
alternate fire.
Switch.
I think more Moira would
Zen's
probably
low.
have helped like know that.
Wait,
Alright,
wait,
and
wait,
as soon as you
wait,
engage on, can we get Zen first?
Zen?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll go land on Zen. See if we
No
can
kills in.
I would
first.
use switch when you
Okay,
have.
I'll see if I can kill
yes.
Zen first.
I'm gonna blade.
Alright, I see Zen on top of the garage, slash at the bridge.
Your Anna is not
I'm
here
ready
yet.
whenever.
Your Anna's not here yet. You can
Alright,
go now.
Hey, good call.
One,
We'll
two,
valk you in.
He's not.
3.
Diving on your Anna. Help your Anna.
You wasted Matrix
Zen.
going injured, and now you're gonna
Where
lose
is the
mech
Zen?
if you
Oh
don't
my
get healed.
god, I got fucking boot.
You're not in
Diva's
line of
one.
sight
There's a
either.
Sombra on me. I
I'm-
need help,
Max on
please.
their team?
I'm on
What?
you.
Sombra's
Jared.
out. Let's go to cart.
No, I'm
Lucio's on cart.
He
Lucio.
went in with like no Matrix,
hacked, I'm
hacked.
and then he was like 1 HP.
Winston slept
And,
behind.
Y'all need to like
Now he's just gonna.
get out of this fight. Esper, back up. Don't
Don't
walk forward.
jump in. Why are you jumping in?
What do we swap
Don't
to?
shift against a brig with a full team.
No, I think
There you
this
go.
is okay.
Nice.
We're
Push the
just
Winston in.
not good. Good sleep.
That's
I
good.
am going to die every fight without a blade because they
Okay,
have Brig,
just die.
Sombra,
Switch to our own
and
Winston
Flip.
goats. Switch to Brig.
Kill me.
Yeah, just try and get yourself killed
Murder
here.
me, please. Thank you.
There you go.
Did I switch off?
This is last fight. No, you don't have time.
Let's go. Go, 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 go. We need to touch cart.
Yeah,
10
they have
seconds.
no ults basically. They have
I'll be able to
bomb
touch.
and
That's
I'm
like
gonna
the
go on Zen
decision
first.
making that we were talking about last round.
look at me
Is
touching.
they had like Baptiste ult,
I'm
and they should have
hacked.
just
Good, good,
tried
good,
to
good,
throw it out
I'm on
and see what
nuts.
happens.
Diva right side of guard.
Or they should have like
I don't have a bubble
committed
now.
to the fight with a
I'm-
Bastion and reset up.
I'm on Lucio right side.
Massive
Brig
Brig,
Anti,
Brig,
Brig Anti,
Brig,
Brig
Brig,
Anti,
Brig,
Brig
Left
Anti.
side, left side, left side,
Brig,
left
kill the
side.
Brig.
I'm hacked.
Reloading.
Everybody should look at the brig right now. She's
Left
in the
side, brig
room.
left side, brig left side, brig behind, brig
She's
right
getting
side.
pocketed by Zen, so you should
Sombra
switch
on
to
me,
Zen.
Sombra on me in the back.
I mean, Hen's yelling for the brig. They need to be. Oh, everyone's
Oh
dead.
my
Never
god,
mind.
I'm hacked so much. Oh,
Yeah, it was a bit messy trying to get them to engage together on that last 2 fights.
one fight. Too many hacks.
You mean every fight?
Ugh.
Well, every fight before that was them bunkering.
Doesn't mean they aren't engaging well.
True, I guess.
Alright, what's the defense plan?
Arisa, Diva, Junk, Widow.
Like, that last fight where they
And,
lost with the bunker comp, they didn't recognize that they were right underneath like where they were gonna come out. They should have been setting up so that when the enemy team's looking up high ground, they could have already been there firing at the choke, and then Silver could have like gotten them on a
We'll play
crossfire
aggressive
up on
off
high
the
ground, but
start
instead
to try and get some value.
he got hacked and decided to fall down
No
to
Widow?
cart where he didn't get healed,
Widow's
and
not
then
here.
the enemy team
He-
jumped on them
I
and they
just won't
lost.
be able to.
That's like again going back to the
Okay.
whole linear playing. They're just kind of looking at like the payload going around the map, and they aren't looking at the
Why?
entire map itself.
There's like 0 angles or anything to play, especially if
I
they
thought
just
that-
dive
It's
the bunker. Widow
it's
just
too
isn't
wide open.
It's like
Yeah,
that
this is a
mindfulness
really long
thinking outside of the
sidelines.
box.
Yeah. You could stand back here and see like most of the map, and then you can stand up there on those things and see most of the map.
Well, yeah.
My
but
suggestion,
I
if the
play
jump
Widow.
doesn't work here, is a
I don't
Torben.
want to again.
Yeah,
I'm
that would
being
work. You
serious.
get
I
it-
think
no,
Tor
yeah, you
would
get
actually
angles
work
with
really
it,
well here.
fine.
Torbjorn doesn't work second point. There's too much vantage
I'm
cover.
gonna play over here. Watch
He works
this
third
angle.
point.
Okay.
Which they won't get there.
What do they have?
They had
Ooh,
Sombra.
nice.
They're
Anywho.
running Sombra goats.
Oh, jeez. That freaking.
No, they got a
They
mercy.
res.
Is this triple DPS? No?
No, it's a
Okay,
weird bunker.
Hanzo. Break the wall.
Alright, let's
This
rotate.
is a weird bunker, yeah.
Rotate down. Corner. 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 Corner.
Oh,
hooked, I got
Hen, that
hooked.
was just very
Oh.
unfortunate that.
Alright, we hold this
Not much
corner.
you
We
could've
hold this
done to
corner.
avoid
I'm healing
that.
you, Jared.
Shields at half, going down.
Oh,
and
no.
behind.
Guys, why are you
No
over
mercy.
there? I said hold this corner.
What do you mean? I said I was holding an angle.
Not you, Silver. Slim's dead.
Hanzo's on gas
Panic
station,
calling.
firing.
Whoop.
They're starting to tilt.
Okay, guys, you were very split up and you're getting called out by the hog, pretty much. That's what happened that entire
Yep,
engagement.
it's okay.
The hog
Um,
pulled
Let's
3
build
of
on the high
you.
ground.
They,
I don't
they
think
were
we
down
can.
3 people.
I don't think
You
we
were
Was that
also
me playing
down.
hog?
Alright.
Is
Junkrat's
that
not
me and
gonna
Hog right
work here.
now?
Can tell
Let's
you
go.
that.
Oh, Delta, I didn't know you were in
Switch
the game.
forward.
Shit, nice.
Too late.
Yeah, I subbed
No,
in
that's
Hog
fine.
Champ.
They have a
Hog
torp.
champ, let's go.
No, Pog behind us.
Okay,
Speeding you
unfortunate.
onto
It actually is their subbed in
down
player,
there.
Miggy.
I need heals.
Hanzo's out in front.
I told you I subbed in.
I'm trying to heal you.
They didn't reset, so the finish
Look,
is right
I'm gonna
below
get a
us.
Hog.
Yeah.
Huge kill right now.
That's coming through us.
Get out.
Drop down.
Oh, jeez.
Breaking
Ooh,
the
huge
turret on the
healer.
cart.
I
Hanzo
think
Mercy.
Hanzo's behind us. Hanzo's
they
behind.
need to switch to dive.
I'm looking for Hanzo. Hanzo, high right behind us. He's
Maybe.
one. I got frozen.
Would dive work in this? I don't know what
Yeah,
they need
switch
to do
to
here.
dive.
They just fight.
Oh
bunker
no,
with,
they
like,
didn't reset the
Bastion.
map. Unfortunate.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, Slig, what are
No.
you shooting at? What are you aiming at, bro?
Nothing else could have happened
There's
there.
nothing to shoot at here. Go out, come with your team.
it's all
You're
so
so late in the
hard.
fight now.
Yeah. First point, they were very split up.
No, we didn't reset.
No, I forgot to
Like,
ask. I didn't
in
realize it.
scrims, it's way
don't think
easier
you
to
need
know
to
when your
ask.
team's going in compared to comp. And Sligma should recognize when his team's going in and, like, where he should shoot at the end. Even though, like,
There
it was
is
a crappy last fight to work at.
I would
He
assume
He was
it's
kind of
coach.
just, like, coming out of spawn and just sitting there. That's unlucky.
I shot at him.
This wasn't unlucky.
Maybe I didn't shoot at him.
Yeah, as soldier, he should be holding high ground more and understanding how to use Helix to get up there, rocket jumping up to high ground if he's not able to like run up there and reposition before the fight. Because you can definitely get there from that building. You can just Helix over to high ground where Esper is at,
Thanks for
and then you could have
sprints.
watched the flank, and then the Hanzo wouldn't have been able to free kill
One
two
more.
of you.
Yeah, let's do one more.
One more.
We could do Ilios.
Oh.
Or you want to do Hanamura? We can't just keep redoing Hanamura. Even though we're very good at it.
100% winner.
It's not even one of their maps, so can't play it.
Yeah.
Might as well do Elios.
I still have to play Sim, so it's okay. That's all I really care about.
My wife is snoring.
But it's 6:30.
She's a tired babe.
What'd she do today? Just go do the art stuff.
Not today. We had a friend in town. We had lots of visitors lately, which is nice. I think it's a little cheaper and easier to visit here than it is London. I think they
A
heard
little bit.
London. I think I heard London. They were like, "Should I visit you?" Is Esper and Silver and Slim here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I. Yeah.
And Rails and Delta are here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like, I believe we changed this up to Lucio from Zen, so I'll
Mhm.
play Batiste, Rhine, and then same thing. McCree.
Still Torbjorn or McCree? Okay.
Yeah. And we go all the way right side.
They're not ready for this. My only worry is because they played so much goats.
This is
Then we got 'em,
not
eh?
bad against
We
goats,
beat
yeah.
the goats.
Just go
Yeah.
goats.
Remember the right clicks, Slim, if they are goats.
You are now Mr. Right Click
Yeah.
until the next patch.
Just
Until the-
making-
All the way
left.
Don't even need to do it in the next patch. Don't even need to. Fan the hammer's useless.
Did
I
you
mean,
see
it's
that
still good.
stupid video of McCree singing, looking at the patch notes?
Dude, that was
I'll
me.
send it
It's
to you.
actually just how I actually
I'll
felt.
send it. It's so funny. I've watched it like 3 times. It's so stupid.
Speeding you from start. Aim for the arch.
Okay, here we
Go.
go.
Left.
Back to the game.
Go again.
Oh,
Here we go.
They didn't know what to
They're
do. They had to pause.
They're
So
like, guys,
warning
we're-
him. He's like, "This
they're
is gonna be
playing
bad."
back home.
This is about to be a bad day. Pool on.
Pool on fire.
What?
He had to walk his dog. Pool on fire.
Oh,
Alright.
Interesting.
that
GG.
I mean, his counts.
I think they just don't want to play. Or
They're
they
scared. I'm gonna go find a snack.
Um. It's an ASMR Keika stream now.
Yeah, that's what plastic bags sound like.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yo, where can I subscribe?
Twitch.tv/KCoos.
Damn it, that was fucking cheap. I just want to like do a just chatting stream with just memes, just meme compilations. That's really all I want to do. Yeah, yeah, Slim. Cat now?
Oh, go away.
I heard a cat.
He just literally walks right up to the microphone. Just
Yo,
like,
did I just hear a
"Oh,
cat?"
my God." No.
We don't accept those things in this household.
I just heard a cat, and I had to come in the chat to check it out.
We have a dog.
Agreed. Agreed. Hard agreed.
Dogs are better.
Agreed.
Hard disagree.
Agreed.
Fox
Agreed.
beat my dog actually if he has my shoe.
Animals are okay.
You're gonna beat your dog? Is that what I heard?
Did I just hear you wanted to fight me? Let's go. Right now.
Dogs. What is he doing?
1v1, Torb hammers only.
Ow. My knee hurts now. Coda has the zoomies.
Aww.
And he fucking jumped straight into my kneecap.
I created a vote in Firestorm, so please go and vote.
I've been muted this whole time.
No bone.
I just asked Jared if he was okay.
Oh, I wondered why it was quieter.
Wow. You wanna 1v1 me IRL, Delta? I can take you.
Delta,
I
did
thought you
ever
said
send
you
a
couldn't
picture-
take me anywhere.
Did I ever send you a picture of my dog?
Also, I have a cat and a dog, so I feel like if I vote one or the other, it's favoritism.
You can
so
vote
I
for
vote
both.
Nope, only dogs. That's the only real answer.
I have 2 dogs. Well, my dog did wake me up
Can
from
I
my
come
nap
over?
today.
I want to pet your dog.
Sure. You can pet my dog.
Wait, Delta.
He woke me up from my nap today, little shit.
Hey, he's not a little shit. He just wanted to make sure you didn't oversleep.
I was like 30
What a
minutes
good
into
boy.
my nap.
What a good boy. He's looking out
Are
for
we
your best
are?
interest.
Are we are?
Are we are?
I'm on.
Maybe. I'm just adding some more
Arr.
reactions.
Some more reaction.
Oh shit, we're
You
going.
guys are fucking up the
We're
vote. I'm done
going.
with you guys. You're all fired.
I know, right?
Oh, it looks pretty even.
Cats look like they're winning. That's all I need to say.
What are we doing? Oh my god.
So what do we do here?
Well, Arissa,
Well.
Hogg, Farah, McCree, Anna, Mercy.
Well.
Oh no, you're talking.
My heart.
That's my dog.
Sorry, Jared. Cats are better.
Oh, I disagree. I have a dog who acts like a cat. It's the best of both
You can
worlds.
say that to me in hell.
Well, this escalated
I'll
very
meet you
quickly.
there.
Alright.
Did you say?
Hang on.
Look at him.
Is that really your cat?
No.
No, that's a selfie.
Look, it's
That's not
Rails.
This cat. That's him.
It's my cat's birthday.
Aw.
Dog and cat.
4.
It's
Just a
probably my
picture-
dog's
That's just
birthday.
a picture of Silver's from Silver's stream.
Yeah, that's my webcam.
Selfie.
You guys like it? New angle.
Sexy.
I imagine that's your
Felt
face.
cute. Might
without
delete
the
later.
video.
Felt cute. Might
Felt
knock your
sneeze
shit
might
off.
delete later.
Felt cute. Might knock your shit over later. I don't
Felt
know.
not healed.
Alright, walking straight, heading to the left back.
They have
corner.
Roadhog,
Felt delete.
Arisa.
Might cute later.
And mirror comps.
Felt.
Over that.
I haven't
over
seen
the
a
field.
Farah.
Delete.
Yeah, I don't see a far. They are the top
Yeah,
right.
we
Right.
should
Boop them. Boop them.
What comp are they running? What the
And
hell?
Torbjorn
And
as
where are
well.
they going
Yeah,
with
they're
this
God,
comp?
sitting
please.
back top right.
Please
I
boop
can
somebody
boot them
off
at any
into the
time. You
team.
guys want
Call
to
it
engage?
out.
They are Risa's one. Never mind. They have
Or
Hanzo
just
as
spam
well.
into them for free.
Switch to heals, please.
No, pass.
They are in mini.
I just had Joe.
Arisa's out of her
Oh,
shield.
almost
Oh
pooped him
my
in there.
lord, that
Maze
was close.
half.
Yeah.
Breaking
The
the
Maze
wall.
walking off. They should
One
kill
flanking.
the May.
Who's flanking where?
Our health pack.
I'm on the May.
Help.
Arisa dead.
Ooh, I don't have
I have
anything.
Mirage.
I'm on
Touch,
for a
May,
second.
touch.
I can't.
It's okay, just win fight.
Don't
Why
see
didn't you focus
I'm
the
on the
Mercy
May.
or the
Maze
Hanzo?
flat, Maze flat.
Squishies.
We got her.
Squishies.
I'm on
So
We don't need
Torbjorn?
to scream.
squishies.
How? Does he just melt
Hog is
me?
right side. With somebody
Pull the
else
Mercy
who might
out.
be
Pull the
flanking.
Mercy
Hanzo?
out. Pull the
Hanzo's
Hanzo out.
Kill
Kill
the
Kill him.
solo
Excuse me?
freaking
Yes.
Torb in the corner.
Don't fight
Ooh, I'm gonna
this. Don't fight.
die.
You're gonna get pushed off the map.
Behind me.
Hog one, hog one.
Pull her above shield.
No, he had vape.
Lighthouse.
Pull her above shield.
This would be a perfect
You
opportunity
shielding
for
one?
a
They should be
splash
close
nade.
to pulling core
Going
in.
back. I'll
Dragon.
have
Arissa's one.
May here again. May fled.
Orby,
May
Orby.
fled.
Hog's flanking.
Hog
Hog is
off.
flanking you.
Hog, hog,
Everybody
hog,
go
hog, hog.
Reese's
hog.
dead.
Kill him. Rotate
Nice job.
around.
May's behind us still.
Left side. Ooh, I
Hog
think
is
she's
she-
in
freezing
you.
me.
Hog has no vape.
Okay.
Oh my god,
It,
just one health.
it just doesn't look like we have a plan at all
Take the
right
mega.
now.
Take the mega. Take the
Okay.
mega. Take the
That's
mega.
back.
Take the
I'm
mega. You're
dead.
doing nothing in this fight. Take the
Everyone
mega.
else
Oh
is
my
dying.
lord.
Oh, he actually just waited.
Alright.
The Hog just keeps flanking. Or the Hanzo.
He was there the entire time. I don't know how he had that much patience.
I'm dead.
Yeah. Don't walk out of spawn with
Alright, let's
poke.
Do you
go
think
up
the
there.
far is
Mirage.
working here?
R's fine.
Yeah, I think the fire has been fine.
Alright, Jared,
Thank
keep
you.
right click him
Hog.
down. Kill the
Anti,
hog.
He's
anti,
anti.
Anti.
Right to
Oh my god,
Push
go kill
him,
him.
push him.
Go
W,
push him. Go
W,
kill
W.
him.
Healing behind.
Why did you
Thank
back up?
you.
Why did you
Kill
all back
him!
up?
You guys.
Kill him! Kill him!
Why do you all still? Why'd you all back
Kill
up?
him!
Hog, 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 hog. Hog's ulting me right side.
Well, you used 2 ults right there, and you're not even engaging the
Go on,
team.
Right side to attempt to touch point.
This is what we mean by
I should
commitment.
be able to touch point. Totally will be able to. Proud of that.
Oh.
I'm with you.
I'm dead.
You're thinking about the wedding, but you're on your 2-week date.
May's one. If
You
anybody
need to
can
make
shoot at May.
progress.
No one else is alive.
Alright, it was exciting. Oh, it was amazing.
Oh my god.
Alive
I'm,
people.
I'm
call your target.
surprised they
I'm on the
freaking
Yep.
got the res off there.
Clump.
Yeah.
Like, stop thinking about the future and worry about the now.
I got 1 to 2 kills every fight.
Engage.
I don't know what. Could I have helped more?
You got killed after the
there-
fight was over.
Just
It
don't
is
worry
not
about
a facetious comment, I promise. I actually want to know.
I think that we couldn't. I couldn't decide between what was in front of me or what was.
Target
flanking.
priority and
That was the
aiming.
problem.
I think if we do that again, McCree
Your
just
2
watches the
fights
flank,
doesn't
are
mean
Hog
much.
just swaps up,
For
he
your
just
2
gets
picks a
flashed.
fight
Are we
doesn't mean
Winston
much.
Diva?
Winston Diva, Widow,
When
Genji,
you
and
weren't-
Lucio.
Killing the rest of like the priority.
And then I'll
Watch this
spam them
flank
out.
this time.
And then Arisa.
Like, it's
and
good
Hog
opening,
kinda,
but the whole
or
team
Hog
needs to
can
go
help
in,
heal for the
and
back
then you
line, but I think
can
Arisa
pick out
Hog
priority
mostly focus
targets.
the front. And then with that division, I think it'll work pretty well.
Matrix your
this fight,
widow.
this fight.
Matrix
Hanzo
your
up
widow,
top.
Jared. Matrix your widow.
On the top rune, right side.
I'm staging
moved?
a
Yeah, I
dart
think
on
Arisa
right
Hog.
opponents.
Arisa.
They have Arisa Hog, Torb,
shit,
May.
sorry.
Alright.
Don't fight the May.
Genji.
There you go.
I'm
I'm on
frozen.
the Arisa. Ooh, I have two.
I'm
Call
you're
out the
behind
May
shield.
on you.
Yeah, yeah.
Have your team peel to you.
bad.
You now fed your mech away.
Reset. They're running the same comp.
I'm frozen.
They are not running the same comp.
Okay, good job, Esper.
Just go goats.
Just go
Why even
goats.
fool around with this? They have one healer. Just walk through. 'em.
Ooh.
Alright.
Nice switch then.
You're halfway to nano.
They're set up right in our choke. We could go to the side.
Okay, that's
There's
fine, I guess.
Hanzo's alone on our top left high ground.
Alright, they're
Fine,
not gonna
it's
get the
fine.
point
Full-
for
Full
like
goats. Here we go.
another
Let's go.
30%.
May's gonna block you off as soon as you come in. Bait the
Yep.
wall, bait the wall. Diva bait the wall.
can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
walls out.
Bait it,
Break
break
the wall.
wall, break wall, break wall.
Right.
Beating
Go
you
in,
through,
Hog,
let's
no
go.
Okay. It's a good
Onto
start.
Arisa.
Now let's see where their target party
I got
lies.
bold.
I'm gonna die here.
Diva
I'm
should have been
dead.
looking
Make
to
it die.
Matrix that.
I'm on high.
Yeah, actually
Why am I
winnable. The
Arisa?
Orisa's won.
There's
Yeah.
one.
So,
So-
about like
Winnable.
7 things could have happened there. So
Oh.
Matrix,
fine, we
the
were charging
Diva
ults.
ult, biggest thing.
They use Blizzard.
The Ryan could have charged out of there,
They'll have
and
I
then
don't
Lucio
recommend
engages
peeking
with
the
that
Hanzo.
speed. And then the Zarya
Where
can
is the
bubble
Hanzo?
herself in or
Matrix
team
the
out.
Mayo,
Name.
I think you even
Top,
said that,
on
no,
but
he's
top
top
left.
left.
Yep.
That
I
was the
didn't
biggest
peek 'em, I
thing,
was with all
but
of you guys.
after that,
Yeah, I
to not
still
put all the
don't
reliance
worry.
on one player,
It was just unfortunate.
Zarya
'cause
had
he was
bubbles.
coming down there. That was my
the
fault.
Lucio should have speed
Alright,
boosted everybody
back
out.
to spawn. Back to spawn.
oh my.
They're wasting
Gonna
too much
fight
time.
already.
They
What are
really
they
are.
doing? They're
Alright,
all
here we
alive.
go.
They're
They've
all
had
here.
2 fights and it's almost over now.
Go
Hanzo
left,
knows
left,
door
left,
top
left,
right.
This is
left.
technically last fight now.
Wait, you want me?
Watch out for halt.
Watch out for halt. I'll
They should
try
speed
or no,
boost in
watch out
3,
for
2,
Hoggle.
1. Lucio's way too far ahead. What are you doing?
He just died for being too. Oh no,
Oh
he
boy, back
should have
out of
died.
that.
Grady,
But
Grady.
Like, where you left your Zen alone.
I'm dead.
You left your whole team alone. Jared's
They-
just gonna lose
Shocking.
mech again.
now have
And
no.
let's fight.
As soon
God
as
of
if
Century?
Lucio dies here, it's over.
Keep touching because we're not gonna retouch.
Okay, cuz, like, don't worry about the point when you don't have a team.
Rip.
And that's it. No one's going to touching time.
There's a turret on the left side.
All right, expect another bunker.
We just bunker first. Another pause.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I got a feeling it's gonna be a good night.
Alright.
Arisa, Sim, McCree, May, Baptiste, Lucio. Left, 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 through the arch.
I'm Reinhardt, right?
Arisa.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I thought you said that, but
I'm already Tracer.
No, we're right here. We're right here. Sorry.
Why?
We changed it. Remember? We changed it.
Oh
Okay.
God.
I don't,
I
okay.
don't. I'm gonna go through first, and I'm gonna fortify against any
No.
boops.
No, we all just go in. We all just go in.
Yeah, not here. That's right.
Set up your turrets.
They're dropping
Hanzo's
it
top
in
left.
front of us.
Small little thing.
You're split.
If you change something, even if you don't agree with it,
Break this wall
just be
behind us,
compliant.
behind us.
There's a torp turret in
Yeah.
front of us. Hanzo is
Part of
covering
being
it
a
right
team
there.
is compliance.
Orisa,
That's what the
Orisa, Orisa.
military drills into people. That's why the military is so
You
effective.
shielding one.
Towards
Honda
on the
has
Is
left,
compliance.
Honda has right side.
Hanzo right
Compliance
door.
drills, compliance training.
Hog no hook.
Don't push out too
Torp turret on
far.
point.
We're losing.
one.
Hog on you
Like
guys.
as a teammate,
Right
you
door.
should know what you do and don't have
Torp
control
right
over
side.
and what your roles are.
Oh no, they came right side.
And arguing is never a role.
We switch sim goats. Same thing.
I don't think we should teleport. I think we should go straight in.
Okay,
Alright,
match
Zarya
feedback,
still?
real time. I like it.
There's a turret in
Hanzo's
here.
on the
this
right.
mega.
Nice, calling out positions.
We're all here now.
Figure out
Oh,
targets.
no.
What's
Oh,
your
no.
win condition?
Well done, guys.
What's your win condition? What do you
Alright,
need
back
to
in
do
a
to
second.
win?
Shield. Oh,
Well
Yeah,
done, well
Lower
done.
wall. Hog
They're
left.
pulled by Hog.
Hog.
going left on the hog. Going left on the hog.
Going for
They're all
early.
They
here.
have
Going to
complete
point.
spam control down main. You should be looking high ground to mitigate angles.
We're gonna need a diva.
Okay, cause amp
On
faster.
the bus. Go turrets, go!
Can't heal if you're dead.
Okay, so what I'm seeing here is they're just so. They
This
really,
is a,
really.
this is a linear problem.
they
They're going
really
the
are
same
just
way,
going to
doing the same
point.
thing.
They
That's
rest.
pretty much it right now.
They're not
They're just
down.
only going to point.
There's
Work
down.
on focusing objective, but understand how to
And I'm
get
going
to
straight down main.
objective.
Straight
is the
down
big
main.
part.
Straight down main, straight down main.
They're losing the
You
You can
fight.
Storm.
teleport to their side
Hog is
high
poking
ground,
left door.
drop down on
Right,
them,
straight
and the
down main.
Hanzo's dead.
Here's
Alter.
behind the
Hanzo.
wall.
Oh no. Keep Pen alive, keep Pen alive. There you go.
Beating
Going
it
in.
back. Dropping
Teleport
me,
out
steal life.
something like.
Oh boy.
Raise one.
Okay, just fight the Hanzo. Just fight
He
the
was an ice
Hanzo.
block.
Okay. I like this from Silver. I'm
Nice
liking
job,
this from
Silver.
Silver. Shield, shield, shield.
Mercy has their gun out there low going now.
Alright, he took out 3. They should speed in now. Kill the hog, kill the hog. Everybody on the hog. Everybody should kill the
Hog
hog.
one.
There you go.
Mercy,
Everybody
Mercy,
should kill the
Mercy,
Mercy.
left
The
side.
Hanzo's
Hanzo
one.
Damn point.
Ah. How did?
These
okay.
are calls
On the
that you
point.
should
Torb left
hear.
door, Torb left door. Mercy
Push
left
the
door.
Torb, push the
Mercy
Mercy.
one.
Reese is gonna
Torb's
be on
outside.
top.
Let's
Torb
go
main
kill
You're
the
not
Torb.
bunkering anymore. Go push on them.
Fight the turret, guys. Turret's out main. Shoot turret.
I have orb on you.
These are calls you should constantly be making.
There's just no
Here, go
poker.
for that or resolve W.
They have
You go
Doom
first.
Fist.
They switched to Doom
They have
Fist.
Doom May. Doom May, Torb.
They have a Doom now. What should you do against a Doom that's different than a Hanzo?
Doom Fist out.
Watch for the hog hook. I have whatever my ult
I'm
is
dead.
called. Doom, doom, doom.
These are things you should be
Doom
thinking
went out left
about.
side of
So
point.
you gotta watch those punches, man.
Left door, left door.
Nobody called out
Doom's
grab.
on us,
behind
Nobody's
us.
calling out
Doom,
targets.
Doom.
There's a
Yeah,
hog
where?
behind you flanking for free. He's gonna kill everybody on your team. He's 1 health.
Doom's one, Doom's one.
Who's next?
Doom's one.
Doomfist is running free again.
Doom.
Who should be
And that's
contesting the
that.
Doomfist? How do you fight the
Silver.
Doomfist?
That was huge.
He was AFK.
Where's the main hog gonna be
I just
positioned
meant the-
that's
the
gonna
jump across
wreck
in
your
general.
team?
Yeah.
How do you make it so they don't wreck your team?
Man, they should just run that the whole time.
Yeah.
Why is
Like
the
that's what
enemy
they
team
actually run.
comp bad?
Yeah.
How do you fight a solo healing high DPS comp? Like,
Okay, here we go.
oh my god, let's go Torb. Let's go Torb.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
smack him. Mercy, you bitch.
He got it on me.
Mercy stole that. Everybody downvote the Mercy.
Wee.
Dogs are
Alright.
still better.
Yeah, it's not true.
I need 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna find a picture of Chewie.
Yes.
Does Discord accept gifts?
Mm-hmm.
Discord is accepting of everything except for neo-Nazis and racists.
Alright, where is Bigma?
I am alive.
Alright.
And you're pretty cute.
Hello. So, that last 3 rounds there, it seemed like playing together wasn't really happening. I saw a lot of times, like what I was saying, like what I said in the beginning, where I want to see you guys initiate together, stay in targets together. That didn't happen a lot that round, those rounds. It was more just like as soon as anything happens, you guys kind of panicked and started doing your own thing.
You guys look fatigued.
Yeah. It took a long time for you guys to initiate a fight, where normally you could have maybe 4 or 5 fights to before 100% happens. You had 3. like actual fights. On the third point and a little bit on the second point, I saw you guys were ignoring like team fights and only rushing to the point as well. Even though you weren't running bunker anymore at the end.
There's more than one way to a point, and if you're running the sim, you have multiple high ground areas, and you guys aren't accessing high ground pretty much 90% of your fights.
So that's what I was noticing a lot of. It's just more, you guys gotta really like, honestly commit to a fight. Commit to what's happening. Don't be weary, don't be afraid to go in together. Like if someone starts pushing in, like especially if Hen starts pushing in, you just go with her. Like, stick with your main tank, stick with your team. Don't be afraid of doing something. Like, committing to a fight is the most important thing you can do.
Do you have examples of us committing to a fight versus not committing to the fight?
Let's see.
So when the enemy team pushed on you with a male, there were 2 times. There was one where you guys were coming, actually, both coming out of the chokes. On the second point, you guys, okay, so I mentioned this in the VOD, how you guys on ruins could have matrixed the male, but from there, then you could have had bubbles to, because it stops you from getting frozen. You could have Lucio speeded out. You could have jumped back to like safer areas, and instead everybody just kind of like tried to scatter and didn't really like know where to go. So you basically have to like A, predict that a male is going to be there and have an escape option, and B, knowing what to do once it's actually thrown out.
That also goes with ult tracking, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, which we didn't hear a lot of calling out.
Most,
what are they
most
going to
of the
do?
maps, I didn't hear that a lot
It
of.
was kind of you thinking of what's going to happen during the fight, and the fight's already happening, and that's where you guys got caught off guard. And then on third point, you could have sim TP'd out of the male. Everybody could have been grouped up, gotten out. Again with the Lucio speed boost, playing back enough that you could have baited it out. You could have eaten it. Like, you have to know a lot of ways to counter their ults other than just pressing Q yourself.
So, examples of committing and not committing. You're very good at committing to a fight when you're playing dive, because that's the only way to play dive, is to commit to a fight. When you're playing Ryan Zarya, that kind of comp, you're very wary on actually going in at all. So the big example would be probably what I was thinking of was on University Oasis, you would dance at the choke a lot. Even like when you had Shatter, and there were like several opportunities to throw that Shatter down to start the fight. You waited for a good like 10% until like you actually initiated the fight. While example of like actually initiating and actually like pushing on to the enemy team is just whenever you play like Winston, Diva, and dive onto the team. So we're just like, because that is the only way you play dive. You initiate your fight. You push on them. You go in on them. And I want to see you do that with all your comps to actually be able to engage a fight and commit to a fight.
Okay.
There was another thing that I mentioned in the VOD. Basically, knowing your win condition will help you guys be less afraid of taking those fights as well. Because right now it seems like you don't know what your targets are, who's weakest, who's strongest, where you're going to feed the worst, and where it's going to be best to take that fight. And knowing who's able to be jumped on, which is the whole point of dive, is going to help you go into those fights a lot easier.
What I really want to see happen, like just constantly happen, is just the main tank and the off tank work together more. Because once those two work together constantly, like there are fluid motion, the whole team can kind of come together at that point. because at that point you make space, you're starting to make plays happen, and then the rest of the team can follow up. I want to see Hen and Jared work together like a cohesive unit. Just like whenever you dive, you're diving together. Whenever you're pushing into the fight, you have a bubble on your Ryan and she's swinging. You know. Just, I want to see those happening like every single fight.
As mundane as it sounds, call out what you're doing. Let your team know what you're doing. Let your team know what's happening to you.
Actually, I think they do that a lot. Honestly, I feel like that's something they are
Yes
definitely
and no.
gotten better.
Like, at some times you guys are doing like great callouts, and I mentioned that, and other times you just are silent, and things are happening, and you know things could have been called out, and fights could have been won faster. Fights could have been stalled out longer. You could have avoided losing certain fights.
Okay, I mean that's what
Seems
I
like
have.
some improvement, some from what I've seen before, though. So it's definitely like progress.
Okay. Do you have anything, Henrietta?
I don't think I do.
Do you want to follow up on what people were working on?
I can do that. Yes. Jared. Yeah. How do you think we stayed together on, I think, the last 2 maps?
Well, except for the hog, because.
Was that the whole sentence?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keika's on alt tracking.
I think the coach has talked about that. We don't need to talk about it again.
Yeah. Silver?
Yeah.
I feel good.
I wonder why.
No, I feel like I didn't choke, and I was level-headed, and I was thinking through what I was doing.
Okay.
I don't know if Rails or Delta has time for a VOD review after this, because I'm planning on staying. So if one of you wants to go over shit with me, that would be awesome, because I have questions.
If you can, Delta, that'd be great.
But all in all, as far as choking goes, I don't think that I...
Yeah, that's good.
I'll give you something to choke on.
Guys. Homoerotic in here.
I
I'll
need
be
something
eating
to
mac
choke
and
on.
cheese for
Does
like
one of you have
20
time
minutes.
after this for me to choke on you?
Yeah.
Enough of this.
I'll be eating mac and cheese for like 20 minutes after, so I can do a VOD review then.
Esper. I don't know if there were any arches you got a nade.
No.
Diana again? Yeah.
I don't think she was focusing on that.
I
Yeah,
did
that's
get. I
fine.
think I got good nades though. So.
She was doing these. I wasn't paying attention
Slim?
too hard on her, but
Talking.
Slim just wasn't talking much.
Mm-hmm. I think it faded with the team at the end.
Yeah, I know. I was really quiet this last round. I should have said not one more. I didn't realize how tired I was. Okay, so what I am thinking, like based off what we worked on versus the feedback we're getting from the coaches, is that I think that a lot of these things are really little, and I think that we all, I think we just the next time, next scrim, I think that we should look at on the alt, like on our alt tracking, what abilities do I have that I can use to prevent the next alt from affecting us? Which, like, right, for Zarya could be the bubbles against the Mei ult, for Ryan can be the shield usage and management against Shatter, for Anna can be sleep against many of the ults, right? We know that DM can eat a lot of ults, things like that. And I know we do it sometimes, but I think doing that on purpose, I think that's what I'd like to propose for Tuesday, is that we're thinking about how can my abilities stop the next fight? Because I think it's pretty rare, or prevent the next ult from being in their favor. That's what I